to your character sheet.
So refresh.
Yeah.
Duration.
One sec.
Since I've never had that before.
It gives you.
Did it? I added it. Why is
it's
Orlando here? What is this?
It's like a star. It's a
He's
little
always
star.
been here.
No, but like, who picked him up?
Oh. Alon?
Oh, what?
I'm so confused right now.
I don't know that Borlando is.
It might have been me accidentally.
Krennic grabbed him on accident. Aha.
Yeah, sorry, I was clicking wildly in that box.
He's just doing the keyboard smash. Like, get me in!
Face roll, click, 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 click.
I got a big old gold star.
Oh shit! Shit! Did I disconnect you, Krennic?
Oh. Hang on a sec.
I might have disconnected you. My bad.
Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do, guys. It's on a long and lonesome road.
Brown note? Doing the Eldritch Brown note?
I think I am gonna do the beanbag.
Yeah! Bean bag it.
Which incarnation of it?
I haven't thought about.
Hmm?
I haven't thought about how it's gonna work yet. Eventually, I will.
But you mean Fitty means you're doing magic initiate, or you do?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because I also want to do. I think what I'm gonna do with that is booming blade, but instead of a blade, it's gonna be my whip because it does thunder damage, which makes so much goddamn sense.
Perfect.
Yeah, don't whips do thunder damage anyway? Because they break
that?
the sound barrier?
Oh, goddamn right.
Good logic. Your logic is sound.
Now it does double or.
Oh, so since you rolled that natural 20 and sort of got entwined with the Langdedrosa's spear,
In twain.
you are fully aware of its capabilities. It's been slowly explaining them to you.
Yeah.
Dear master, I'm really good at being thrown.
I will warn you in case of danger.
Oh.
Don't grab me by the leather.
With me at your side, you will never be surprised, except if you are incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. But
Does he say all that?
no, I'm just going to paraphrase.
Wait, who's saying this?
I'm going to
Spear.
paraphrase.
Spear.
In so many words, in his simple-minded nature, he goes on to tell you that he will magically awaken you and your companions within range if you are sleeping naturally when combat begins. In addition to this, you have initiative on all your initiative rolls. You have advantage on all your initiative rolls.
Holy bejeebus. So
Wait.
I have advantage and I have proficiency.
Oh,
in
actually, it's
initiative.
you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you cannot be surprised.
Who is saying this?
My
The
spear.
spear.
His
The spear we
spear.
got off the dragon guy.
What
Remember when I
the
was
fuck?
like the one he was calling me
Yeah.
daddy? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
the
he is
wall, I
a
booked it out
he
the
is a very, very, very low-level intelligent weapon.
Doesn't matter. That's pretty hot, man.
Yeah.
You deserve it. You single-handedly killed him.
I look at him, look at the spear, and I say, "I'm gonna make you a star."
Aww. Does the spear
Wow.
bend a little bit?
Um,
Oh. No, the
because I-
other way.
Oh.
because I became attuned to him trying to speak in my Langdedrosa voice. Do I have to continue speaking to it in such a manner, or can I speak to it in my native tongue now?
No, you can speak to however you want.
Katniss.
Okay, yeah.
You feel like this stupid fucking thing will listen
I'm
to
going
you
to
no
make
matter
you a
what
star. And I do like twinkle fingers.
I hope you
Aw.
caressed it when you said it, like the head, the head of the spear. You're like, I'm going to make you a star.
I am going to make you a star.
now. Okay, let me fix your
I hope he's like the candlestick from
Right? Like that?
That was perfect. That was perfect. So wait, are you actually gonna throw that thing?
Maybe. You know.
Is the wording that it has to be in your
What?
hands to get initiative bonus?
Let me ask you a question. Well, I could ask you as org.
Do
Never
it.
mind. I'll ask you later. When we're actually playing.
Can I melt your spear down and turn it into something useful?
Only if it calls me daddy.
I'm gonna melt it down into an ingot and buy some armor.
Oh yeah, wow. Actually, spears are versatile too. Damn.
Pick your teeth with them. Hunting. Get things off the top shelf with them. Sounded like it felt good.
That one was one of those burps.
That sounded like you were holding your microphone.
Wait, whose was that?
Was that you, Coog?
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
nice.
was me. Sorry.
It sounded like it was like in between your cheeks.
Yeah.
Strength.
I have a guy at work that I sit next to. When he burps, says burp.
What?
Woodside does that.
Like, it's just everyone's... Yeah, he'll just be like, burp. It's like, what?
Woodside does this thing where he like does a gesture too. He's like, "Brrr." It's just,
I can see it. Like his chest lifts up,
yeah.
his head goes back a little bit.
Yep.
I can see that. I don't hang out with Woodside much, but I can see that. I can see that action.
You remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I just rolled a natural 20 with your fucking spear test.
Oh,
Well, let's get those out of the way.
is that right?
Daddy.
Spear.
Yeah. Let me get that nat 20 out of the way.
Dude, I was
Get that shit out of
dying.
here.
I was dying when the daddy spear was
Oh,
introduced.
ID number
It
12.
was so good.
Yeah.
You're
Get that shit out of here.
daddy.
Daddy.
Oh, I gotta take
that
Daddy
spear is
off.
strength based though, Casey.
It's strength based.
Yeah.
Based off the things we talked about earlier, Fitty,
Right?
could it maybe
Huh.
not be a spear?
It could maybe not be.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And okay. Yeah.
It'd be like a surgical operation.
Yeah.
Of
Carefully.
Of the blacksmithing kind.
I feel different, daddy.
Ooh. Oh.
Great.
Wait. Okay.
Facelift.
You're talking about changing the magic weapon into a different magic weapon?
Correct.
Yeah, I added some basic rules, which is kind of like OOC, like a way to have a resource sink or to possibly swap out things that you weren't that interested in into other things. Beyond that, you will be passing through or going to some major cities soon, and that's also a place where you could barter, trade, or sell that like kind of shit to kind of vendor the things, if you will.
Did we decide how long it takes to transfer, Fitty? Did
Yeah.
we decide it?
Yeah, it's in
level
that
was
table.
at? Well, I'm looking at it, but I saw I saw that you can, and the item will be destroyed,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't say the duration.
What do you mean the duration?
So a
Dude,
common
so
magical
much.
item. We were talking about the number of days that it would take
To perform it?
to
Yeah.
do the thing. So
1 day
how-
or an hour with an apprentice, and then it doubles in scale each thing from there.
right, but to transfer it, how long is it? I see the common magical items and all that shit,
Yeah.
but we didn't say how long to transfer something.
There is a row that says transfer only, which is different than versus the crafting time, which is that's like crafting an original versus transferring.
Oh, I
Maybe
see.
that's not
So
clear.
I have to. No. I see it in. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So
Okay,
for
okay.
instance, with that spear,
Yeah. No. I gotcha. I'd have to
Uh,
identify it,
yeah,
and as identifying it, will we talk about which level that's
yeah,
at?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And Krennic, we didn't know if you were heading in this route, but there would be similar rules for potions.
To do what?
Like basically, you could destroy one, basically study and dissect it to learn the recipe for it, and then potentially craft.
Yeah.
Your own
I was-
version
'cause
of it.
We were
Like an
kinda
alchemy
thinking-
kit?
Yeah,
we were-
exactly.
We were thinking that you were because Krennic has been so into cooking and stuff. Maybe like potions make sense for him as something to dabble in. But that's
But-
up to you.
Grok coughs and he's like, I'm good at cooking too.
I taught you everything you know, that's why.
And like kick a rock and it splinters.
Would this dovetail into poison making at all?
If it's
Yeah.
bad food,
Yeah, totally. It'd be the same. It'd be the same rules, I think.
Then
Um,
yes. I don't have an alchemy kit though. I'd have to get one.
Yeah, you'd have to get one, but that's okay.
Maybe I can go to a
green is
different chat real quick, but I can't
Oh.
find. I'm in OneNote, the app, and I don't see D&D A2. I only see.
You'd have to
Our
go file to
initial-
open, and then you should see like shared with me, and then you would just double click to add that.
File to open.
Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. Thank you, sir.
Where did
Yeah,
that
it might take a minute to.
Yep. Yeah, I was syncing all my other ones, and I was like, why is it not syncing the other
Hmm.
one? But it's because I didn't access it yet.
How come
Got
Critic
it.
is ID number 12?
Why am I number 12?
I don't know. It's pretty
Well,
weird.
to everybody?
Try typing.
Why am I not
Critic?
number 1? Wait, type. What do you mean?
Like
type
in
on
the
what?
in
Type in
Fantasy
the-
Grounds
Like in
shit?
that?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, weird.
there we
I
go.
don't know why I had the
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
ID 12. All right, so let's get into some things, and then you can sort of sideline the other question.
Okay. I still haven't figured out feet or any of that.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you're not level 4 yet. It was more of a
There's still time for you
Get
to die.
prepped.
think
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
it so that if it does come up, which would be relatively soon if
Look
you
at all
get out
that
of
red.
it, you're already ready for it. Let me just share a couple of the things.
I wish there were
2,
Aarakocra feats. But there aren't any.
Hey, we're gonna custom make one right now, just for you.
Yeah,
Alright, guys, let's spitball a custom feat for
Oh, man.
Erica.
you get +1 to
To
a
hunting.
thing. Yeah.
You can hunt really, really well. Like your proficiency for hunting, you can just do it
Yeah,
instantly.
like your head can
You're
turn
like-
around
you're like
another
deer.
15
Whoa.
degrees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
awesome.
Like you're
Just-
aware.
catch a deer immediately. Like just
And once
turn around and look.
once a day, you can shit out an unfertilized egg, and it's like a med kit.
Could be a
It's like
good
a
egg.
good berry.
Yeah,
Good
it's a
shit,
good
good berries.
You shit good berries.
Cadbury's, dude. Cadbury's.
Hey, you shit owl pellets, and then they have random effects depending on what's in your pellet.
Oh,
It
that's
tastes
good.
like bones today.
Oh my god.
You said random effects. Could they be negative or only positive?
They could be, potentially negative.
could
Like
be
maybe we make a
both.
table of like a D6.
It's like ace,
Wild magic.
Like the aces. Yeah, it's a wild magic.
God,
It's
damn.
wild shit balls.
IBS. You have IBS, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's a great
flaw.
character
Look
flaw.
what we've done
You
to you.
have IBS.
What an awesome character flaw.
All right. Did you guys ever see The Lady Killers? The movie with
Tom
Tom
Hanks?
Hanks, where
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
dude who's trying to break into that casino, but he has to go through that black lady's house. So he
Yeah.
pretends to be like a church a cappella group.
Yep.
But there's the one dude, I forgot the dude's name, but he has IBS the whole movie. And he's like digging in the tunnel. He's the guy who like does well with the dynamite and stuff.
I do not remember this.
He's
at
like
all.
digging in the tunnel. All of a sudden he's like, and he just had to fucking leave in the middle of the robbery. It was
That's
awesome.
awesome. Oh, you shit your pants like a
In the
man.
middle of a fight.
Yep.
I gotta go.
Be like a like in the middle of a fight, just starts and just hairballs starts.
Yeah. Oh my god. That'd be awesome.
Is somebody doing it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here.
Klug just hairball.
Oh my god, that was too accurate.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna play this. It's my go
We've been
time track.
streaming this whole time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yep. Little brat. Little brat.
Shit.
Hello,
Oh.
viewers,
Hello.
So
Welcome to tonight's round of
to the
Dungeons
ninth
and
round of
Dragons.
I'd like to introduce. I had to kit bash. There's not good pictures of winged kobolds, so I kit bashed wings onto this fucker.
Hey,
Not bad.
Look,
I'll
two
paint
things.
you one.
Yeah.
Two things.
You should.
First, that's a good kit bash. Second, he looks way more badass in this picture than he really is.
He's becoming a dragon knight, bro. I don't know where you're at.
I'm wearing his master's armor. He got burnt alive in a
Mm-hmm.
suit of armor.
While you were unconscious.
Yeah, so was Grimlaw. He doesn't know. He just woke up and I was wearing his armor.
Okay. All right. So, you fucking killed both Frulum, proceeded to try to flee the caves with Lang Dedrosa on your ass, and then managed to kill him on the fucking sheer 150-foot cliff face, heating all of his metal, punching him in the face. I think Gra died like 10 times and is somehow still with us.
You're welcome.
Obviously, looking at our health bars here, everyone is fucked right now and barely alive. I think you still have this one hooded guy alive with you near the ladder that came down from Furlum's chambers
yeah, he's
into this dragon shrine.
Oh, right.
The slipper.
Where
The assassin.
Auric and Krennic carefully made their way inside, and using the combined knowledge Krennic has of dragons and his time with the cult, and Auric's dwarven craftsmanship and stone cunning, you were able to not die in an acid bath of traps set up within these nozzles within the mouth of the dragon statues all around the room here.
Bless you.
Auric found a lot of glassware inside the chest.
Oh shit, that dope weed.
And that's kind of where we left off. And I believe Gra is still in the disguise of Lang de Grossa with some of his actually all of his equipment on, and a illusory face, just static, like a fucking static face, just illusioned right on top of his torso.
Questions. Is that line of sight, and is it concentration?
What? No.
Ahead.
Let's find out.
Oh, who
So-
cast it?
You cast Minor Illusion, right?
Yeah.
Also,
But who did it?
It's only lasted a minute, so actually at this point it's worn off.
Yeah.
But you are still up in Frulum's chambers with Grimlaw and Groin.
so I kind of, you may already remember this, GM, but last time I did ask some of the initiates to go fetch us some healing potions.
Yes.
I
Leave him
do
outside the door.
I do expect them to return
Mm-hmm.
shortly.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Noted. So, Auric, you are carrying all of the items from the chest.
Very carefully, yeah.
Okay.
Does it make like clinking noises the whole way?
Yes. Clink, clink, clink.
Is the
He's like holding them in his shirt, like.
Yeah. What is the black hooded
That's my new favorite
assassin
move.
doing?
I don't know. Was he? I think he was alive, right? Like, and,
Yeah, we
and
didn't kill
awake.
him.
I don't think you even knocked him out.
No.
I usually I'd make their health bar gray and like do that if I did.
I thought you like landed on him or some shit.
No,
Yeah,
no,
well
no,
he's
no, no.
he's definitely
we
like,
wounded him
barely
and-
alive. But.
Yeah. We hurt
Gotcha.
him real bad.
Yeah, didn't
But-
you slap him with your grop penis?
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I see you're still here, aren't you? Well, I'm gonna have to Krennic, here, hold all this.
Oh, I can't hold it.
Come here, give me your hands. And Auric grabs his hands and performs a Actually, you have to get up the ladder first, don't you? Graw! Hey, Graw!
Hey! Oi!
This guy's coming up and I don't want him to escape, so if he makes that sudden dash, I want you to kill him. And then why don't we go up the hole, probably, maybe?
Alright, sounds good.
So you're all sort of regrouping in Frulum's chambers. Is that the idea?
Yeah. I think that, unless you think it's better to be down here, but I think personally we should go up there maybe.
Let's just go relax into the chambers.
We're looking for a place to long rest.
Yeah.
You
In
mean
this
take
dangerous
a
game.
nap? How about if we don't take a nap inside the dragon cave, and
I
why don't we
agree.
go find those eggs after maybe a short rest? Just a suggestion.
Okay. Let's get up here and rest our bodies for a little bit.
And
And
Mr.
I-
Assassin, if you
I
try
had it here.
anything, we will kill you.
As the assassin comes up the top of the ladder, Gra finishes his maneuver. He picks him up by the scruff of his collar and he puts him down on top. Like stands in front of him.
I just climb up this ladder and just start playing my Yartane, which is like the guitar.
Yeah.
To just kind of help, give people a little song of rest, if you will.
Ooh!
Because I'm assuming we're gonna rest.
Okay. Well, so what exactly are you doing with this guy that you have?
Well, I'm here. Give me your hands. I'm immediately binding you. And Auric performs his
Little
magic.
mending.
Yeah, and he's gonna do it to his hands behind his back, And do you guys think that I should put something over his face and maybe mend that shut? Or do you think we should ask him questions now?
Do you think that might suffocate him?
I mean, not in a suffocating kind of way, but in a you're gonna keep quiet kind
I
of
look
way.
at the prisoner, the guy at the guard in the eyes, and I say, "Oh, you could just mend something with the metal in his mouth, right?"
I could absolutely do that. Or
While
if
playing
you
guitar.
if you have a little ball I could put in his mouth and maybe taste something, keep him quiet.
Tell you what, if you scream, I'll mend this into your mouth. And I pick up a rock and I just crush it in my hand.
How are you gonna put it in his mouth now? You just crushed it.
Like this!
That's a great observation.
Can we look at him and just see how he's regarding all this information? If he looks shocked or scared?
I mean, like
threatening
he is, like he's like how I feel right now, like just fucking haggard.
Empty and dead.
He's had a long ass week.
He's had a long week, man. He's
been
beaten.
supervising the eggs.
Yep, he's been doing all those things and like
Supervising the potatoes.
and he's been beaten within inches of his life. So on top of all that, like figuratively and literally, he is barely with it right now.
all
Easy to
of his
manipulate.
friends have left the cave.
Really-
Yeah.
I stop playing music and I bend over into his eyes like this. I say, "Are there any other traps that you need to tell us about?"
Oh shit.
Roll an intimidation check.
Yeah, Oric's gonna get right, like, while that's happening, Oric just kind of, like, drops his hammer directly in front of him and is, "That's a great question, Nine. I'm really curious about that."
Rob picks it up.
Nice.
quickly. He's like,
Nice.
He's like, oh, you dropped this, or here, be careful.
Oh, he's still holding on to it. Oh, thank you, Graw. Still holding on to it, but thank you.
Okay. Give me 1 second. His mind is feeling so slow right now. He's thinking really hard. You can see
Yeah, he's
he's trying to muster the words. No.
You're very slow to speak.
No traps other than those near the meat locker and the mushroom steps, which we all know to avoid, yeah?
Hey!
Yes.
And Grog gets up in his
Huh.
face.
Huh.
Do you know what Tom Haverford?
Some have a fed.
Yeah, you ever seen him? He was a great guy.
Is he another initiate?
Hey, don't
Please, I've only just joined the past couple weeks. I'm not that attached, you might say. You could just
Hey,
let
hey,
me go.
Hey, don't fall asleep.
Hey,
We'll let
huh?
you go if you can answer questions.
Hey,
Looks like he has a problem
Where-
with loyalty.
Where are the dragon eggs?
While you're asking that, I'm gonna go sneakily peek to see if they've left it at the door stoops.
A
Smart
sneakily peek.
Sneakily peek.
roll a percentage check for me, 9.
Okay,
Your
like
icon change?
that's right. It's a 10, right?
Yeah, and you right click on it.
Yeah. Oops. Oh shit, sorry. That's a 12.
Oh man,
That's
I really
fantastic.
wish I could see Tom Haverford again. He was great. Holy shit, dude.
Nice.
So what's that mean for us?
That means that you should roll every chest from now on.
That
and never let Orc
means-
do it again.
You
that
find 97 health potions.
there are no health potions, and not
Gah.
a single initiate appears to have returned.
They just booked it?
I would have too, but that's also dangerous.
Um,
for them.
yeah, you go to check, and that's your best guesstimate about the current status of your initiates you spoke with.
In this case, oh sorry.
Boys, we lost some of the little ones.
Perhaps you shouldn't roll such a high percentage dice next time.
Orc, what'd you find down there?
Oh, well, first, this guy's gonna answer a question, and then I'll be happy to show you what I found. Krennic,
Oh,
bring
that's
it.
The eggs.
On my way.
No one went near the eggs. A strange creature and more of those drakes down there.
Wait. A strange creature. Where are the eggs?
Where's the creature?
Oh,
And what creature?
near the worship room.
Is that
Oh,
through
shit.
the room with the acid that spews, the gas chamber room?
Acid. He. I don't know. Acid.
The room that we were just down in. You were literally trying to run away from us.
The shrine.
There's
The
acid in there.
Oh yeah. Maybe we could introduce you to it.
And I want to grab the acolyte.
He kind of like bats at there. He's like, I'm cooperating. What do you want from me?
I'm asking what creature and where are the dragon eggs? Where's the
Uh,
worship room you're
Mark
Say-
it on this map, and I
Hey,
hand him a
this is
shitty
the
map.
east of the worship chamber. Langdedrosa's men never let us down there.
Okay.
Very protective of the
You mean-
eggs. Yeah.
Okay, east of the
Okay,
room we
out
were
here.
just in, below us.
Ah, yeah,
right?
the worship chamber.
Okay. Okay.
How
Boy.
many men?
That way.
Grimlaw.
Hmm. More of his lot, and he kind of gestures
look.
towards Grimlaw.
But first, let's
Yeah, I'm feeling awfully tired.
I can watch first
yeah.
with my spear.
Real tired too.
Hey, Grimlaw.
He's-
Grimlaw. Wake up.
Yeah.
Stay
Grimlaw.
stay near me, guys.
Now this guy just like, are you holding this guy? Because he just completely like starts slumping down.
I'm holding them and I'm yelling at Grimlaw.
No, I mean at this point,
no.
Warwick isn't. He's not trying to hurt him. He knows that he's just a peon. So, but he doesn't move him away from the hole and moves him back in this area.
Okay.
Stay within earshot so while I play my sweet, sweet music for you, gentlemen.
Yeah, Warwick is standing right there.
So the minor illusion has worn off on Lang de Grace. I imagine
yeah.
you're not trying to maintain that or keep it up at this point. Okay.
Mm-mm. Nah, I looked down the helmet.
Okay, I'm gonna swap that back in here. Cool. Alright, so the idea is you are posting up in Frulam's chambers just to take a short rest.
Correct. Gro.
Yes.
Hey, Gro. Why don't you keep an eye on the hole? If there are other guys down in the or close to the worship chamber, they may try to come up. And if they do, we should greet them with a little surprise.
Actually, I'm gonna stand right here.
Hmm.
Yep, that's about right.
Not
30
to-
feet. To play my. Make sure everybody gets just prime listening real estate.
Okay.
To my jazams.
Alright. You start jamming.
What's it sound like?
Okay.
Who wants to roll the next D100 for me?
Klug,
Looks like Klug
you.
does.
Klug, you do
Oh
it.
Did you
god.
see his face light up?
I know. It was like
Oh,
it was like it was Christmas.
How do I do it again? Percentile.
Hey, that's not bad.
Woo.
82's good. That's a B.
Is
B
it
minus.
is it good or bad?
All is
it.
quiet on the southern front. 9, you don't spot or hear anyone coming from the corridors to the west. Neither do you hear anyone echoing from down below the carpet covered or partially covered ladder that leads down 30 feet to the worship chamber, as they called it. 9, you play your music, and so basically we've never really done this that much, but be mindful of this because it's going to roll and apply it automatically. But on your main character sheets, the main tab, at the very bottom you see HD, and you see the number 3, which will always be, that number will always be the same as your level. You can drag that off and throw it like a dice, and it will automatically roll your hit dice plus your con bonus, and add that back as health. And then with 9 playing his music, you will also afterwards be able to roll as an additional D6, Song of Rest.
So it's like this bad boy, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit! What did you just roll?
And then we roll another D6.
Yeah, and so manually I'll add the D6s back
my
on.
God.
So work.
Hey,
Oh,
I
just
rolled.
net there.
I see the 1.
Hey, so Fiddy, because this is hit dice,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
we can technically roll more than once. Is that correct?
That is correct, and I believe Song of Rest would apply each time.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use
Think of
them all
full-
up. What happens is, after a long rest, you only get half of your hit dice back.
Oh,
so it
Fuck
pools.
Yeah, I will take that shit.
Oh, look at all these 6s.
Oh, I'm
Dude,
full.
my music was fucking tight.
Oh,
Damn.
that is the most beautiful song
Uh,
I've ever heard.
Grenade. Oh, yeah.
Shit, dude. Shit.
And 9. Yeah. Sorry, 1 sec.
that's a beautiful song.
Dude, it's like one of the only ones I know.
It reminds me of a dwarven tale I heard long ago.
I'm totally missing what you just said the first time.
Huh?
You're like, there's a button, and you push it. And I was like, oh yeah, buttons.
Kyle,
On the
and,
main
Kyle and
page.
character sheets never get along.
I
That's something
don't.
I've
Look,
learned.
Hey, on the main page down at the very bottom,
Main
Yeah.
tab of your character
under-
sheet.
yeah, underneath your
There's like a little heart.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
HD.
yeah.
There's like an HD die. There you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
baby.
So,
now roll
roll
another additional
D6.
D6.
Ooh, okay, so
I'll
you,
take
you only
one.
have 4 points of damage right now.
That's,
That's
actually
That's pretty
amazing.
You still have 2
I mean,
hit
it's
dice,
no
but
full.
you can hold it.
Hey, just so everybody knows, Fiddy, you want to go over how hit dice return?
Yeah, so when you take a long rest, let me just pull it up here.
This is the part I do remember, comically enough.
You only get half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
correct.
you get half of your total hit dice, right? Or half your level.
Oh,
It's
okay,
easy
okay.
enough, right? So if you only use 1 after your next long rest, you'll have all 3 back again. If
Right.
you use 2 after your next long rest, you only have 2.
1.5.
Well, yeah. you
One
round
D6
down.
and one D3.
No.
How
No.
about
No.
how does Grimlaw roll?
It's a great question.
Well,
And
here's the answer.
Before we get down into some things,
And raise.
I've promoted Grimlaw to a new category of like
Oh,
henchman
Badass
/
portrait.
special NPC. Yeah. And with that in mind, I was thinking for like henchman rules that they would always kind of be one level behind their friend.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
So,
So is
I've made a
Groin-
custom sheet for him. I'm trying to think what class he would be. I almost just think fighter, just base, kind of just like basic fighter
Yeah.
type.
Oh, I like it.
So okay.
Black.
Can-
I
black.
mean,
Can
he's gonna
we-
be a dragon
Hey,
knight.
Fiddy, can we
Uh.
eventually specialize him?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay, cool. I'll take a look at things.
He's gonna get mounted combat.
I'm gonna give
superiority.
him. I'm gonna pick his initial skills that he's proficient with. I'm gonna give
I
him
actually think he would go
acrobatics.
champion.
Oh, for like within fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
He
so.
definitely wants to be like a dragon champion kind
Yeah,
of idea.
yeah,
Well, there's a whole thing
Totally.
for that where
Yes.
he could be like a
Boy.
dragon knight kind of guy or whatever.
Okay.
I chose not to do it.
So he's a fighter level 2 right now.
Isn't that an Eldritch Knight?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
It's like
Lich King?
half magic user.
Yeah.
Witch King, baby.
I don't think that's Grimlaw. I think Grimlaw just likes to hit things with rocks.
Yeah, magic rocks.
All right. There's 4 of you, and 1 of me. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Okay. So I'm just gonna go in the order that I have on the bar here. This is the fun I'm having. Each of you's gonna roll 4d6, and I'm just gonna go with the first stat, and that's what Grimlaw's stats are.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
So, Auric, your stat number
Don't let
3.
me roll.
Oh! What?
You're like
in-
dem rolls, baby.
That is a fucking amazing.
We
17.
better be careful, guys. You said how many? 46?
That is awesome.
46.
So like,
There
That's
you go, let's go.
intelligence. That's intelligence.
all right. and
Dude, he's
then-
gonna be a
that's
solid
not
character.
bad.
well,
though.
I'm gonna roll for the Watcher.
Hey, we both rolled 9s. Casey?
Oh,
Nines.
9?
Nice.
And then I will
Did you
also
see
have
last week's critical roll? They were fucking
No.
9 the whole time.
No.
Were they really?
Wait, wait. Oh,
Alright.
do you stay up on that?
I'm like a week behind. Or
Yeah,
was
I'm
the
a
week
couple
before
episodes
that?
Alright, hold on,
behind, I
hold on.
think.
Let me finish this little fun here.
What is his 17?
So Krennic is first on the roster window, which is how I'm sort of mapping
The
this.
roster window.
Yeah, up top for me,
Up on the
Krennic.
party sheet?
Yeah. Krennic, Gra, Auric, 9, Grimlaw, Watcher.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sure.
So each of those 6 things equal a stat in that order. So Krennic, you have given Grimlaw 14 strength.
Oh
I hope
god.
he gets really smart off of me.
His con.
Gra,
nine.
you have given him
Dex.
17 dex. Is that? Yeah,
Oh my
17 dex.
god, he's nimble.
That's actually. But that actually
fits.
That fits.
And
in.
all of this stuff is fitting quite well. Auric, you've given him 9 Constitution.
That's fair.
Oh.
That's fair.
Also fitting.
Weak.
And then 9,
Nine
you've given him
intelligence.
9 intelligence.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is also fitting. And then Grimlaw himself needs to
Ooh.
roll.
Wait. Was
What's
that
his strength?
wisdom? Is his wisdom 12?
Oh,
then?
wisdom.
No.
Grimlaw kills himself.
So Grimlaw has 10 wisdom and has 12 charisma. He is very. This is all pretty. It's pretty canon.
That feels about right. Yeah.
It's pretty right.
Yeah, that feels good.
All right. So that means as a fighter level 2, his hit points, he's just gonna. Maybe we should roll for him. But first one, it'd be D10 plus his con, so it'd be -1. So 9 hit points at level 1. And then Ordic, go ahead and roll a D10 for his level 2 hit points.
Oh man.
You can
hate that
nominate
idea.
someone else, but it's too late now.
Too late.
So 3 more, so 12 hit points.
Oh, I do 3 more of those?
No. I
he
mean,
gets.
he gets.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay,
That makes
and
sense, so he's a
he had a lot of damage, so he was at 12. I'm gonna roll a hit die for him, and then
We should've
add a
rolled a
d6. This is 3. All right, he'll stay there. That's good. He's got 1 hit die left. All right, Grimlaw, meet Grimlaw.
Are you gonna Grimlaw chant for us?
Boom.
I love
Actually,
the portrait.
I'm actually
Yeah.
pretty excited about
Yeah, he looks
Grimlaw.
great.
I think that's pretty awesome.
I wish I was a kobold.
You could have been.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm happy.
Just kidding.
All right. So your rest goes undisturbed. This guy in the back here only feels very the most microscopic bit better from laying on the cold floor in his terrible state. What are you all doing
So
now?
while we're
Oh, actually, I can. Let me apply short rest because it'll affect your abilities.
can I do something while we're short resting, or do we have to be asleep?
No, I think I believe as long as you're just not actively traveling or battling, and I will super confirm.
You better be listening to my goddamn jams.
No,
Yeah.
totally listening to your jams. In fact,
Yeah.
how long is your jams?
Nothing
Casey?
more
This is important.
strenuous. Nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds. And so, if you have something that's outside of that, talk to me, and I'll give you a ruling.
So as part of Oric's meditation to his god, and as worship,
massaging items.
he massages all kinds of items.
Yeah, that's fair.
As a form of worship.
I'm good with that.
Okay. So we said 11 minutes for each one, so I can do 5.
Correct. Which
Okay.
5 would you like to do? And
Post
so
is
I'll put these into inventory slots as you hand them out, right? So I have my list of what you grabbed.
Oh, I put them in inventory, but we can delete them. out
Oh
of
yeah,
mine.
no, that's fine. Whatever you need.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, which things are you looking
Okay,
at first?
I'm doing the cloak that I picked
Okay.
up out of Frulum's chest. I want to do
You mean this one?
the sea cloak.
Unidentified map.
That is not a sea cloak, sir.
yeah,
But-
it is. It looks like a manta ray.
Yeah.
Whoa, it
Oh,
does.
touche, sir. Touche.
Oh, damn,
It's
it
got the
does.
gills
Actually-
and everything.
You know
Does
what?
it make you swim?
Fiddy, you get plus like 12 DM points that you can spend on anything you want to.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. It's just
Except
for you.
killing us.
I was gonna say you can only spend it on players though.
There you
No,
go.
no. He
It's
can
in the
spend it
chat?
on anything.
It is in the chat. That is in
Oh,
fact
Cloak of
a
Manta Ray.
cloak of the manta ray.
That just like the image.
Oh fuck! Oh god, that's awesome.
Okay. How do I add that to my inventory?
Uh, I
Just
will
drag it in.
do so. Oh yeah, actually try it out. You should be able, if you open your sheet and just drag that bullet from either the chat or the window that's popped up from it, the little dragon head. Try just
Hold on.
dragging it onto your inventory.
Let me get rid of my sea dragon cloak and just drop that in. Okay, cool. Cool. I want to identify a Groz. Groz, come here real quick.
Oi.
I want to take a look at your armor. It's gonna take a couple minutes though.
Okay. Yeah. So,
Here you go. I start Graph flexes. You need to see the shoulder pads.
Actually, could you stop
Sink,
doing
he
that?
wants you to get naked.
I'll try.
you've got here what the cult affectionately calls splint dragon mail.
Ooh, that's hot.
You have resistance to lightning damage while wearing this armor.
Oh,
Dude,
like the
that's-
dragon we're gonna go
That's
kill.
fucking hot, man.
But you have
Worth
disadvantage
5,000?
on
Stealth
Stealth.
checks, which is the
Makes
the
total
way it
sense.
is for any
Yeah.
heavy armor. Okay, that's
Okay.
2 out of 5.
Okay, hold on. I had a couple other things that I wanted to identify apart from the potions. I know I could do that. Let me pull up the thing real quick. Where was that? Sorry. Oh, what is this strange container that has ointment in it? I'm
Oh.
really curious about what that is.
Oh,
Please let it be Astro Lube.
there's not.
Whole bottle's Astro Lube.
We
asshole
already
lube?
know that Krennic has a bag of holding. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Is that
that.
common knowledge?
I got that from Frulam's office.
Yeah,
From Frulam's
I'd say it's a common enough item that like no one's too shocked by that one.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll
Gra
give
is
you that.
perplexed. Like he keeps putting his arm in and pulling it back out. He's just like, whoa.
Whose fire alarm keeps dinking?
That's mine, dude. It was fixed. I fixed it last night. I think that the fire alarm itself is dead. Because I've done the battery, I've cleaned it out, and every time I do one of these things, it fixes it for a couple hours, and then it dies
and
again.
it does it again.
So I think I gotta get a new one this weekend.
Ghost in it.
Oh
It's totally
shit.
obnoxious.
That ointment.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
It's like a med kit on steroids.
Mhm.
It smells
So,
faintly of
I'm
aloe.
going to need, and again, I'll let you give it. You could have a guest roller if you want, but you need to roll 1d4 plus 1 to see how much ointment is actually in this thing.
I feel like 9 is gonna be my lucky number tonight.
That's a
And it's
D4. It's a
not.
D4.
It's a d4.
You gotta do
I
a
don't-
pyramid.
Well, how many
yeah,
does
good?
it-
3.
Alright,
Average.
so it has
That's
3. 3
Cool.
doses of ointment within this jar. Let me. Who's this?
2d8
Who's,
plus 2. That's awesome.
who's this going to? Because I need to tweak the item description.
9.
I'm giving it to Krennic.
I already have med kits. This is even better med kits.
Yeah, this is for you. I feel like this is really important for you.
I
You should
am
take
not
this.
the party healer.
Okay,
okay, I will
well-
do it.
I mean,
Only
you
for
say you're
you.
not my healer, but you're the one with the med kits, so I don't know.
I'm the only one who thought to bring them. I'm the highest wisdom in the party.
Outside
Well,
of character,
actually, and he presents all of his 20 plus bandages and shit.
All right.
The
does.
camera
fair
pans
enough.
over to Gra and he's just drooling.
But I give it to you.
you know,
Fair
you know
enough,
what, as a
thank you.
story thing, an ointment,
'Cause I-
it's like Bengay, dude. It's like icy hot. It's
Yeah.
totally something
Yeah,
a monk
icy
would
hot.
have, you know?
It's
Is
a
it?
magic bug spray.
Well, they wouldn't be using like magic. They'd be using
alright.
some ointment to rub on their muscles
That's
to make them
so true.
right.
I will do that.
So, similar to what I was doing with the medkits, I put a number. I put it in the description, but I also put a number 3 in the weight category. We'll just use that to. Actually, I could just put 3 on the number there.
Fiddy, can I?
Yeah.
Can I like? Is there a way that I can do the bag of holding where I can start like dragging things into it and it works like an inventory? Because right now there's like a box that you can write stuff in, and I can
I see.
drag some things to it, but it looks weird.
How do you keep
let me
that?
see.
Keep track of that.
Oh.
What if you did it to where?
Oh.
I don't
Yeah,
know, like,
well, I mean
tried
that's not that weird, right? So if you like in that chat, like you can literally just drag a dragon head on there,
Yeah.
And you can keep dragging them, and it'll just add new lines as you drag stuff in.
But it makes more dragon heads, and I wasn't sure if that's a...
Yeah, because then you click on each one, and it still just links to the item description. Does that make sense?
Oh, so it only works for things I drag in there.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Okay.
write stuff in there, too, if you want. Like,
Okay. I mean, once it's in there, I don't really care about the weight, right?
correct.
Oh, shit. This
Oh.
is my first caster. Short rest. How does that work
Oh,
with spell
cool.
slots?
Oh, shit, you just drag that from my inventory into that thing.
Great.
On rest.
Good to know.
For you...
Oh, neat. Thank you.
Yeah, for you, it doesn't give you any of that stuff back.
I know next level it will reset Bardic Inspiration, cutting words, stuff like
Yeah.
that, but...
Okay, so
That
that's
works.
still only...
3. That's three
Three.
items. I'm
Three.
doing the
Oh, the armor, yeah.
lantern and I'm doing a potion.
Okay.
So just to make everything super clear.
Okay.
I don't know what the potions do, so I'm gonna do Graw's potion first, the orange whatever one, and then I'll save the 3 unidentified potions that are mine, and I'll identify them later.
Thank you
Unless-
very much.
Unless somebody else has something that they need
Oh,
identified.
the lantern!
Oh,
that
actually-
lantern!
Actually, Fitty, I scratched that. I'm gonna do the lantern, and I'm gonna do Frulum's armor.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Graw, I'll do yours in a little bit.
That's alright.
You already did his armor, didn't you?
No, I got a potion.
No, he had a potion.
Oh, man.
I thought we did the armor of lightning resistance or whatever.
No, we did, but I'm
But I
talking
have a
about
potion.
he has a potion.
Ow!
I was talking about identifying potions. Yeah.
Okay. So we got one more, and it's gonna be Frulum's armor. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, oh, wow.
Hers is possibly even better. It's +1 armor,
Holy shit.
and also bears lightning resistance, and is in the style of chainmail.
Guys, we killed big boys and girls.
Okay, so, oh shit, because I could put this on and have 20 AC.
It's chain, right? Like chainmail, you're good with that?
Yeah,
Who
you can wear
isn't?
heavy armor. You can wear all the armors.
Clerics are
Yeah.
like fucking
And he's
battle
dwarf.
medics. You just get right up in there. Oh, my OneNote crashed.
Hey, so guys, or it kind of calls him, or he moves to the center away from this guy. Hey, so this armor, and he describes the armor as amazing. I've never seen craftsmanship like this. It's incredible. I believe a dwarf probably had to have made this. I mean, look at how
It appears to be
shimmers
made up
in
of
the light.
thousands of tiny, smaller scales from a
Oh,
dragon or dragon-like
shit.
creature.
Listen,
It's
this
beautiful.
this is very, very valuable, and I don't mind wearing it. Trust me, the dwarf in me really wants to wear this very
Bruh,
badly.
I don't think that would even
eyeballs.
fit on you.
Bro, eyeballs the booby holders on it.
But if one of you feel like it would fit you better, then
I
I
don't
will
think that would
happily
fit you.
give
You're
it to
short.
you.
Ordic knows with certainty that magic armor of this type sizes to the wearer.
I believe this will fit to form. So I mean,
No, look, it's clearly too big for you. That would never fit.
here, let me show you. And he
I-
puts it on.
I
and it
don't
fits
believe it.
perfectly.
Oh!
It would be too long for me to
magic!
get this.
Why did it get so small?
Yeah, like I
That's
said.
terrible.
Okay, well,
It looks
And-
like it was made for you.
You might as well give it to Grimlaw. Ah! I made
Nines?
a giant joke.
yeah,
Nine's really amazed with it. He's like kind of running his fingers down the scales, just feeling the way each one indents his fingertip, his paw tip, as he's really
Nine.
amazed with it, like a cat with a string, a ball on the end of a string.
and while he's wearing it, shit, my video, turn it off. He kind of does like a little shimmy, just a little bit, just like this. And how does
Like
clink, clink. 9? Is 9 just like?
Like,
almost
is there
like a
refractions
cat?
on the wall that I'm chasing?
Is it
Yeah, a little
cucumber?
Sorry, were you saying how does 9 what?
I'm asking how 9
I'm
reacts.
telling you, I see
Yeah.
like refractions on the wall, and I'm like, I pounce at one, then pounce at another,
Nine.
Hmm.
Do you need this armor?
No, it would be too loud for me to play music. How do you strum in something like that?
I mean, yeah, it's a bit cumbersome.
It
Krennic,
looks
do you
good
want
on
it?
Oh no, I wouldn't be caught dead in that. I need to feel like I'm wearing nothing at all. Like
Graw,
nothing at all.
Gro, your armor is beautiful and magnificent. You don't need this, do you?
Yeah, let me give it a shot. And then Gra kind of like slips it up off of him and he puts it on over his armor. He's like really big and strong. He's wearing 2 sets of armor. Does it look good on me?
Your head is very small.
Ah, yes it is. Thank you.
I lean into Org. I say, I don't think the armor was going to fix that.
Does it look good?
No, you look very. Surprisingly,
You look lovely. So nice, Graw.
Oh, thanks, cat.
As to avoid any conflict between two, he just steps in, and just makes it all, patches it over, makes it all nice. You look lovely, Graw. This is very nice on you.
You think so?
Are you seriously gonna wear 2 pieces of armor?
I mean, if you guys want me to,
No,
I don't mind doing it.
Hey, give me that armor back. I'm taking it.
All right, here you go.
All right,
Slip it
fix
off
it.
and then give it back.
I'm taking the armor.
Cool.
Um,
Is this the
Aw.
this is the one we were just looking at, or is this a different one?
I fixed it a little bit.
Okay, gotcha.
oh,
Yeah.
I literally just exit out of it, but that's okay.
Here, I got
Never rusts or
Dragon
deteriorates.
Chamber.
Got +1 bonus to AC.
it. Cool.
Hey Fiddy, I may have accidentally clicked that delete button twice.
Oh,
I
yeah, you
got
did.
this.
Sorry.
You did.
Sorry,
I
but
was wondering why
thought
your
it was
AC
quick.
just went to 13.
God damn
Dude,
it,
we were
Dave.
wearing so much monies on us.
Oh, I also I took Frulim's robes. Not the armor.
Gross.
Oh yeah, you did.
Robes.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Goddamn
I do
sicko.
remember that.
Dixie.
Yeah, you'd have to identify.
Yeah. Hey.
Actually, well, no, we already described what it did because it was kind of more of
Yeah.
a mundane thing.
It's like
Yeah.
always clean.
Yeah,
Like nothing
Crisp.
doesn't burn or anything like that.
always
Or
crisp.
spoil.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm not putting it on. I have it.
Holy shit, your AC is 20.
Dude, and hey, Fiddy,
That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry. I have Shield of Faith that gives me +2 AC. I can have a total of 22 AC.
Okay, let's just brag about how.
Duly
No,
noted.
I just wonder
Oh,
if
shit.
like that breaks shit.
No,
I don't know.
You'll be
No,
K. You'll
no,
be
no.
K.
Oh,
The
don't
camera
worry.
pans over to Gra and he's just kind of
Things hit really
moping,
hard. Yeah.
kicking rocks around.
Hey
What's-
guys, I also have this weird lantern. Does anybody want a lantern? If not, it's going in the bag of holding.
Krennic seems so interested in that.
I'm interested in this.
Here you go, Krennic. Here, why don't you take this?
Oh, what's that do? Maybe I could use it.
Gra, no, you've had enough. So let's Krennic has his
Oh,
little
can
feathery
you
hands on
smash
it.
things with it? What's a lantern?
No, it's very delicate.
Oh. Maybe I
It's okay,
sh-
big guy.
Okay.
Oric also goes over to Krennic and quietly palms the 3 potions to him. Hey, listen, I can help you identify these later, but I noticed that you're pretty adept at cooking, and perhaps potions might be your thing. I can help you later on if you want, and we can try to figure out what they are.
Let's do it.
Okay?
I'll
I-
teach you how to make some hen too.
As I pat Gra on the back to tell him it was okay, I want to look over at this guy who's just been there this whole time with none of us paying any attention to him.
That's right.
I just want
I'm
to see.
so excited. I have a thing I want to do with
Just
that.
totally slumped against the wall still. Like,
Good.
appears to be completely in a stupor, like half asleep.
He's
Okay,
not trying
good.
to do anything tricky with us, is he?
He's just watching us the
Roll,
whole time.
roll an insight check.
Ooh.
Better not be.
You kind of throw a very sneaky glance his way a few times over the span of a few minutes, and notice that while he genuinely appears to be fucked up right now, he's occasionally kind of like, kind of like looking and listening in.
Hey, cat.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
How's groin look to you? A little tired, a little undernourished.
Oh, like he
Oh, yeah,
didn't take a short rest, but he should have.
Grandma,
Um,
have you given Groin meat?
I
He goes over and produces a little piece of meat.
I rush over to Orc with an idea. I think after I noticed that that person was listening, I suggest as an idea throwing it onto the table. I'm assuming Krennic can hear at this with the way I'm speaking. I'm not speaking too loud because I don't want to go beyond like this radius because I don't want him to hear it in the cove. But I say, I think he is surveilling our conversations right now. We could easily we could feed him misinformation.
Alright, I'll follow your lead. I
I
like
don't-
where that's going.
Maybe send him on his way with information that isn't correct, saving some people we might in greenest.
Oi, you guys done with this one over here?
What do you think? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Out of
it
character?
makes yeah. Out of character, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Misinformation that maybe like the people in Greenest, all of them are severely ill or have not recovered in the slightest.
So just to recap here, they're going to hold on, let me pull up the Sword Coast map. It sounded like everybody was going to Baragos. There's going to be an attack on Baragos, is what we found out last time, right?
So when you were in Frulum's chambers, Krennic came
Oh, sorry.
across some maps and some notes.
Okay.
Let me just share the screen.
Sorry, I don't know if that's common knowledge anymore. I don't
No,
remember.
no, it's good to it's good recap item.
I think it's common knowledge.
It was kind of this thing where she had a sheet of paper, kind of like almost like a handwritten ledger with a lot of entries in it, various figures and numbers. And on that sheet of paper, it said everything must be freighted north to Neritar. Resmir allowed us to keep some pearls and some other items of interest.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because
we haven't seen pearls
Ulrich
yet.
needed a pearl and he got one. That's why.
Oh.
And yeah, so the map basically showed an arrow sketched out from the Greenfields region, which Greenest is a part of, and where you kind of technically are still within, to the west, to the town of Barracoast, near Candle Keep, heading north along the coastway past Barracoast.
Baragos is being hit next.
Okay.
Notice.
We have walkie-talkies, right? We have 2 of them now?
No, we
Yeah.
have one. We have one of them. Unless we picked one up off.
I
We
thought
did
we
pick
picked
one
up
up.
another
I think we
one.
picked up a second one. The other
I-
one.
I've got it right here, and I dig into the bag of holding and I hold it up. It's on Fulham's desk.
Oh,
Oh.
Gra stands in front
It's
of
an
that, so the
identical
guy
an
can't see
identical
it.
pair of stones. It's basically
Are they connected, Oric?
you're gonna have to give me a couple minutes. If you want to know, I can tell you, but it's gonna take a couple minutes.
I could answer that question real fast. Give it to me.
Yeah,
I-
no. Give me
While
this.
Oric's figuring that out, I want to ask Krennic. Do you have any idea if we send this guy somewhere, where should we send him to throw him off of our tracks?
I think our groin's looking pretty malnourished.
How
about-
can we use this to our advantage?
I don't know.
How about if we tell him our forces are moving towards, like Scorn Noble or something,
Okay.
some place away from where
But-
they.
I'm going to be honest,
or-
it's just going to make them be in a lot of trouble.
Ah, that's true. Alright.
Okay, wait. Think about this. We came here, and we absolutely destroyed Fulham and Lendragrosa.
Oh yeah, we
He-
did.
They don't know we exist. If we set this guy free, he's gonna tell them about us, and any force movement that happens will, whether or not it's true or false, the enemy will think there's forces on the move, or that there's a force to be contended with. I feel like this man should not leave fear.
Very well. I think that is a very good point.
If you want to keep the element of surprise, that's it.
I like your thoughts, Krennic. Should we let Gra have some fun with him before we leave him?
Well, I don't know if we should. I don't know. I told him, I gave him my word. Why don't we?
Well, you aren't doing any things there, Orc. Hey, come with me. Come with me.
Wait,
and I take Orc down
I've got
the.
an idea. I've got an idea. What if we brought him down to the gas chamber? What if we set a trap in the gas chamber for the other poor fools that are
That's
down
humane.
there?
I think this is a good idea. Maybe he can lead the way for any booby traps.
I mean, he seems like a very, what's the word? Oh, expendable kind of guy. And he says expendable just loud enough for that guy to hear.
Yeah. All right. Oh no.
The music cuts out right then.
Gra, let's get him up so he can help us find our way.
Alright, Garage has been circling around while you guys talk about it. He picks him up.
Okay. I feel like Gra, if you could almost like walk him like an idiot child in front of you.
I'm gonna sling him over my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go this. You're a man that likes to wear human armor. Sorry, I wasn't trying to move myself too much. It's show you the direction that we're trying to head, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
We'll notify to the team. Is that where you guys want to go?
Yeah, I want to explore there for sure.
Let's do it.
Oric is still looking at the stones, by the way.
Okay. I mean, during that
Look
line
and
of
walk,
questioning,
look and walk.
well, he would need to
Oh.
be pretty stationary. But I mean, like for the sake of moving things forward, I'm fine saying that after the short rest and during the interrogation and sort of debating and looking at the map again, you had enough time to identify the stones.
You hold them together and there's a reverb screeching noise when they go into each other.
Yeah, I hand mine to 9. 9. Here you go.
What is this?
That's the other sending stone.
Oh, okay.
And
So you have both.
Oh, sorry. There it is.
As
Yeah,
in, I'm
no,
marking it off my sheet,
Stupid homework.
Okay.
and hopefully you mark it onto yours.
Yeah, I got it.
Who's
I'm
holding
gonna have my
yours?
potions in my
shit.
inventory.
The range is unlimited on this?
Yeah, even
Across
interplanar.
Uh,
But it's only once per day.
oh,
Okay.
shit! Wait, so that means they're recharged.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we can listen.
We have both of them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if. Well, wait a minute.
Oh,
no,
bruh.
that's a bad assumption. We should listen.
Oh,
Those-
do we know that these are the pair?
It's like a seeing stone, man. You don't
Yeah.
know
But
who's
they
listening.
said that they're
No,
like,
no, no.
identical.
Hey, Orc just spent a bunch of time with these two stones, so he
There you
knows that they are paired
Together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the person
Um,
you spoke
he
to
knows-
back in Greenest was Frulum on the other
Yeah.
end.
So,
Just throwing that
They
out
could
there
have
too.
multiples. Who knows?
Awesome.
You know,
So-
like
hey,
you rolled a
I-
one,
maybe-
or you
Maybe
know,
it's
like
a
rolled
it's a
20?
four-way call. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Who else is listening?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's actually totally feasible.
It's like the orb from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
man.
the
Yeah.
seeing stone, man. That's
Seeing
what I'm
stone, there
saying.
you go.
Yeah,
Oric
yeah.
hands the stones. Sorry, Gra, but he hands them to Krennic and 9,
Oh.
with the assumption that Krennic, because of his great ability to fly and move and has incredible speed, he can probably see things that the rest of us wouldn't necessarily be able to see.
Okay.
And 9, because he's a bard, is probably going to be
I'm
off the
deception.
front line.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
deceptive.
add it to your things.
Oh, I added it to mine already.
Yeah, it was already added to mine, or
Oh, okay.
someone popped it in.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh my god, I'm fully recharged, guys.
What's
Gra
this?
is fucking flexing and glistening.
Here,
Man, I don't like this.
I'm,
So
I
if I
just put it
drag
under.
my-
I put it under setting stone Casey just so it's the same on both.
Okay. What's the name of my spear? 'Cause I haven't
could
added
name
it.
it.
Natty.
It's
The fuck
in
out
your
of
thing. It's simple-minded spear. You can
Okay,
name
you have
it.
a
I'm gonna
name
name
for
it that
it?
for now. I will
Rename
later.
it.
I will. I will.
Name it Shaft.
In time. Ooh, that's a great name. That is a great name. Holy shit, that's a great name.
Oh, Shaft! Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry. I see,
It shouldn't work so well, but it does.
It's brilliant. I'm in love with it so far. Let me just sleep on it a little
came
bit
to
here.
my head, and every name I was like, nope, Shaft is way better than every name I've
Yeah.
thought of.
Yeah, I love Shaft so far.
Oh my god.
Got Shaft, Groin, Grimlock, Grot.
Hey,
Let's go.
Graw, are you grabbing the prisoner? Let's bring him.
He's over my shoulder.
All right, let's bring him down. And guys, hey, don't touch anything in this room, or we'll all die.
Whoa.
The camera pans over to Grot. He's about to lean over onto the wall, onto
Shit.
onto a stone that's just popping out a little bit, but he doesn't.
Okay. I mean, you all come
Don't
down
do it.
to see the same sort of dragon shrine room. Do you need a refresher on that, or?
No, there's basically a bunch of like mounted shit all around the room, and they all spew acid, and it's terrible. And
Yeah, I
poison,
remember this.
and all the
Yep.
shits.
Okay.
Hey, I think, guys, if memory serves correctly, were there kobolds? Do you?
Yeah, they asked
Just-
to the Norse.
Just as an idea, I mean, I don't know. Like, hey, Grimlaw,
Huh?
Did they make it down the hole? Can they get
You're-
down here?
I
you're
think they're this
working.
way.
Yeah, you're working
I think
towards
so.
being the Dragon Knight, right?
Oh yeah.
Shouldn't you have like some warriors? You know, some other kobolds under such a brave, ferocious kobold dragon warrior as yourself, yeah?
I want to help Bill jump onto that, piggyback onto Orc boosting his confidence, and say, "Yes, Grimla, this is so true. In fact, I spoke of some other to some other kobolds earlier, and they knew your name. You are becoming famous."
They already they know Grimlaw's name?
Yeah, they said he was a great warrior, and he gave people food in time of need.
You're right, he did do that. Wow. Wow, Grimlaw,
roll-
I'm really impressed.
Roll a d20 there, Orc.
Mumbles under his breath. That's not what I.
With advantage, because
So one thing I've been doing in the background, it kind of started tonight, was depending on, since we had such a lengthy talk about DCs, is that I am adjusting DCs based off of things like a favorable bard, also hype manning, Oric over here.
Yeah, that's about right.
By the way,
Okay.
the 5 was already pre-rolled on my dice. The 5 was facing up. When
Is
I
that a
clicked
20? Yeah, it is, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
If fun,
Um,
bud.
Grimlock kind of looks at you, and he kind of looks back at Groin, and he's Groin, full-time job. And he just smacks him against the head again, and then holds him like almost like in a friendly kind of chokehold around Groin's neck. Says, "Groin, army with Grimla." And he's sitting there
Grimlaw?
holding his scimitar.
Grimlaw, we'll find you an army, I promise. Once you've figured him out, trust me, we'll find some other guys for you.
Grot speaks up. He's like, "Yeah, don't put your faith in the kobold. Remember when he almost left us at the sight of this one?" And then he points to his armor.
No, Grimlaw is loyal. And Oric makes a point to say it, like so everybody can hear. No, Grimlaw is loyal to us. He wouldn't dare betray the oath that he's taken. He's a knight. Knights don't betray oaths.
He's kind of
We all
looking.
know
He's
that.
looking. He's looking at Gra with like a nasty scowl and kind of pointing and almost poking Ordic in the dragon scaled chest now, and he says, "He wears skin of dragon now. He dragon man."
That's right, I am. You best not betray me.
He's definitely talking about Oric.
Grot says it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this I pipe up to Orc. Is this a good thing?
Yes. This is and in a whisper, kind of like in a this is very good. Trust me.
Should we play into this dragon thing? I'm wearing Frulim's robes.
Play
wearing
into
dragon
the
armor.
dragon thing. What are you talking about? I'm wearing the dragon's.
No, I know.
Look at this
Should-
armor.
Should we become? And then I open it up to the room. Should we just become The dragons?
The vanity of the dwarf immediately just shows in his eyes. I don't know. Maybe we should.
Maybe we should all be dragons. Like Grimlaw.
Grimlaw.
Dragon warriors.
He's nodding.
I will
yeah.
never
Yeah.
be like
Makes sense.
Grimlock.
Checks out.
Hey,
Gross,
Grimlaw.
Gross starts walking off immediately. He's just so like insulted by it.
Hey,
Like,
hey
fuck
Grimlaw.
this.
We should all be like Grimlaw. Dragon
fuck.
warriors.
We should be like this piece of shit.
Huh?
He walks deeper.
But you're wearing his clothes.
One day we all fly dragons.
I rather like this plan. Alright, let's do it.
Grimlaw, what does Groin smell? Does he smell anything in the passage ahead? Apart, I mean, like, can you tell?
He kind of like, now that he's down here and there's room opened up, he kind of releases the chokehold and kind of gets on the back of Groin, and he kind of like, you know, like pedals forward like a little dragon that he is, and stops right here. He goes, smell near steps.
Like, Grimlaw, like what? Like, what do you smell?
What do you smell, Grimlaw?
Grimlaw doesn't smell, but Groin smells something, yeah. And he kind of looks down at the.
I look at Orc and I say, must be some meat locker.
I don't know. I think if my memory serves right,
Oh,
because
it's the egg room.
yeah,
Can I
I don't
get-
think.
Accurate movement thing, and maybe just use your pointers
yes.
for now,
Yes.
if you want to indicate something.
Orc is definitely getting up front.
Oh, are you going all the way
Center.
up there?
What?
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah. And he's keeping an eye out for traps because he remembers all the mini traps all around this room and all around this area.
Wait, we're still thinking of the Black Hood Assassin. It's on your shoulder, right, Gra?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I'll move him in a second. So you're going up to the steps there, Nine. Looks like.
I'm behind Orc, though.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to stay behind him. That was from my initial, like, just showing where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
I hadn't unclicked it since then.
Okay.
Orc is taking a lot of care, and each step that he takes, he's examining, like at half speed, examining each thing to make sure it's not a trap.
What's
So
the reach on my mace? On the Iron Comet?
yeah, it's the same as it's always been. It's 10 feet. As all of you get near kind of the precipice of the landing of these steps, these very wide steps that go down, the very room itself kind of crackles with a little bit of electric energy, almost as if like you're in a storm cloud. Not so much that it appears to affect you up here, but you feel like just the act of moving through the space that fills this very low chamber down below you, there's a chance that this crackling energy in the air could lash out at you and deal a little bit of damage.
Guys, hold on. Let me move forward, okay? I believe the armor offers some kind of potential protection here. We'll
You know,
signal you.
based off of your time identifying it, that until you've spent a long rest, so to speak, with any of the gear other than, certain things that require attunement, I think both the armors do. I'll give you the AC bonus, but like the resistance stuff is, yeah,
Right, do you still think that, though? Is it...
dependent.
Orc absolutely,
He
after
would know from
identifying it.
identifying. Yeah.
Wait, he would know that, or he wouldn't know that?
You
He
would- you
knows
would
that
know-
there's resistance, but does he know
Yeah,
that-
you would know about attunement, yeah. Just
Okay.
in your experience in general.
Right, lightning. There's potential. There's like lightning in the air, guys. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know how bad this is gonna hurt.
And from this vantage point, you can't really see, but you kind of catch drafts of air, and it feels like beyond what you see that the chamber sort of sinks deeper and deeper beyond what you can see from here.
How tall is
Indicating
the
a
ceiling?
potentially large room. The ceiling is about 35 feet high. It looks like. So this chamber that you're already in was described as almost like a vaulted ceiling, like cathedral ceiling, so to speak, like quite large. I think we said it was like around 40-ish feet in this chamber, though the actual dragon chamber. And then down
I think it was
below.
60.
Oh yeah, it might be.
60.
It was pretty. I know it was pretty high. So like, imagine if you will, like a very tall hallway opening that then peaks into like a natural cavern, so about 30-ish feet up from there, and then the stairs go down about 5 feet or so.
Correct.
Down.
Can
Yeah.
you see anything with you've got great vision.
Yeah,
Maybe-
superior vision, you might say. 120 feet.
Okay, alright, calm down. I can see pretty
120
well in the dark,
feet?
too.
That's across the map.
Oh,
That's
how
crazy.
dark is it in here? Is it pretty? I mean, is there torches?
Yeah. So there is some light spilling out from the chamber you're in, which still has like wall-mounted oil lamps. So there is enough of light sort of coming off from that if you were to go down here, you would be able to see around. You know.
But I can see up to there, it looks like.
Krennic.
Right? Like that's what I can see in there?
Yeah, Krennic, fly above
Yeah.
my head. Can you see into the chamber? What do you see?
Oh. Is there a room for me to fly in here?
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
ceiling?
60 feet and 35.
60 feet straight up, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I have these sappy pine boards I gathered outside.
I'm gonna fly to here, and then fly. Wait, hang on. Let me do that again.
I believe you can fly.
Fly to.
Sing it, Bard style.
believe you could touch
I'm gonna
the sky.
fly and hover to there. I'm gonna fly and hover to there.
I
Do a
will-
little recon.
Okay.
and
I
then
will
fly
draw
back
the phallic
like that.
line of vision.
Oh, it's a dick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
You're making
dragon.
sure to never
Yeah.
touch the ground.
Nice.
One sec, my computer's taking a crap. There we go. Yeah. So,
It looks like there's a pit.
yeah.
I
So
think that's
about
where the
there,
dragon eggs are.
kind of similar to before where you saw the other drakes. There is a sheer about 15 to 18 foot wall that drops
Yeah.
down with
Pen.
a set of stairs. Also similar to that is you can see the dotted lines along these stairs. A
Yeah.
wrought iron set of bars
Right.
along that with a door at the bottom of the steps.
So the steps go down. There's like basically a pen, like bars.
Protecting the steps, yeah. And
Just
then,
protecting
and
the
then
steps alone,
nothing
that's it.
along the sheer cliff edges.
Right.
Okay,
Very much exactly like what you saw before.
Yeah.
Before we move forward, the potions that we picked up before,
Yeah.
did any of them immediately look familiar as if they could be potential health potions?
Fair question.
Red with
like,
swirly life
Yeah.
colors.
Has little crosses on it.
with little cries.
One of them looked incredibly similar, although it had a much deeper, more sparkly tint to it.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Fair enough. Hey guys, before we move forward, who among you has health potions? I don't have any. I have med kits, but I don't have any spells, and I just have med kits.
This one kind of looks like a health potion-ish. I mean, it's darker and more sparkly.
So ointments, can anybody use those?
Well, wait.
Oh, and then that's right. This
no,
jar of ointment here.
No. Listen. You guys aren't thinking straight. The ointment is gonna be great for later on. I don't know if we need it now.
If you're already dead, you mean?
Okay. Point taken. But I mean, we're facing full-blown dragons later on. Do you really want to use it now?
Mine's
There's
doing this,
full-blown
mine's doing this.
dragons in here?
No. There's dragon eggs in here.
Krennic,
Yeah.
what do you see? Are there dragons?
But
No
later-
dragons.
And
Listen.
Oh,
that-
Grod like steps forward and steps back.
Later in this cave?
No, listen to what I'm saying. Later, we know that there are other dragons. Remember the blue dragon that gets shot in his eyeball?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
There are other dragons later on. I'm just saying, don't blow everything. Don't blow your load before it's time.
I would never.
Graw, isn't that one of your rules?
I'd have to look back at them, but one of them comes to mind right now, which is let's get the fuck on.
I feel like
Yes.
Graw's
What number is
rules would
this?
be
Someone I've-
blow your load all over the place.
Let me check my rules to see if there's one that applies here.
I mean, by
Control
all
F,
means,
load.
Graw, if you want to jump
Have-
ahead.
I want to search traps.
Oh,
Okay.
rule number 5: do not invent lessons.
While he's
Nope.
searching for traps, I want to slap the guy that's in the back of Graw's back. Like, what? You said something about this room, yeah? Or no? Is this one clear?
Ooh. Oh, good point. Have him go lead the way.
I slap him awake a little
Yes.
harder. Oh, sorry.
No traps. Yeah.
Would you care to lead the way?
I mean, surely if there's no traps, it will be fine, right?
Gra,
It's hard to see in the dark.
Gra whispers to
Do you
the party,
think you
but
could
it's really a
tend to
scream.
my leg? It's
Listen.
hard to stand right now.
Yeah. Okay, set him down, Graw. Set him down.
Rule number 34: never fall for a trap. And then he sets him down and he stands him up, holding his shoulders, puts him
Listen,
in front of him.
I can't fully heal your leg, but I can at least try to mend it a little bit. All right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna tie it. It's not gonna feel great, okay? Because you need to make sure circulation isn't overdoing itself. Actually,
Don't want
can
too
I
much circulation.
can I actually use mend? Like, we haven't ever discussed whether mend. It's a 1 foot radius, but I don't know if it says on similar material, but I don't know if that applies to like skin.
Or bone.
Like, are you,
It says
is it
object
necromancy?
you touch, so. And the examples are all broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, leaking wine skin.
A leg.
I would think non-organic matter.
Okay, non-organic matter.
Yeah, I mean that's how I read it, especially because it's just a cantrip.
Okay.
What if I hold this piece of pine wood up to his leg and you wrap it tight with some rope?
Okay, I'm alright here. I'm gonna tie it, and Oric begins to tie it really tight with
So-
with the bandage.
As he's tying it, Nine wants to cast minor illusion on the area to hopefully do this like placebo effect where he sees it looking way better than it actually looks, and it makes him feel better. So I want to make his knee look like totally just
Oh, okay.
as good as it's ever looked with the bandana on it, or the thing on it.
Yeah. And really, it's tied at best.
Okay. Alright, well, he kind of winces in pain. Alright, thank you. You want me to go down in here, huh?
Well, before you do that, guys, can we trust him not to yell out to that guards down there? Should we tie his mouth shut, I wonder?
There
I-
are guards down there?
He did mention several guards and a, quote, creature.
He was running this way. Do you not remember when he was running away? What were you running for? Oh shit.
I was trying to flee from the kobolds. They were raving mad.
I don't believe a single word you're saying.
What do you mean?
I want to see if he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, I am very skeptical of that claim as well.
Yeah,
What?
You can both roll an insight check, sorry.
Oh, insight?
Hmm.
I'll,
You,
let's go with 9.
yeah, you believe him.
So what were the kobolds doing?
Screaming about someone named Tom. and shitting all over the place, vomiting,
Tom Haverford!
and swarming like a pack of wolves.
It's because like
Rabid wolves.
The lace chicken.
Critic! Did you hear that? Tom Haverford's down here. Oh, that guy was so cool.
Tom,
Oh, Tom Haverford.
let's
what
go
the
get him.
fuck have you been smoking?
Gra lurches forward. He walks right
Hey.
up the stairs. He wants
Whoa!
to find Tom Haverford.
You mean down the
Down.
stairs?
Downstairs.
And
He wants
are
to
you-
find Tom
Are
Haverford.
you walking
I-
with the guy?
No,
I don't
guys
think
with
that
you.
guy's walking.
Fuck
that guy
that guy.
walking?
I don't care about that guy.
Push
Just want
past
Tom
him?
Haverford. Yeah,
I like
want
that.
Tom
I can see that.
Haverford.
I can see that.
Okay. All right.
Oh man, Tom, where are you at, buddy? We had such a good time.
If he makes it to the bottom of the stairs, I'm gonna go after him. But I'm gonna wait till he's at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
What did you see in there? Be careful, Gra.
Grog
say try to
yells
reach
back,
over.
Critic, you gotta see this. Tom's up here somewhere.
Oh, I'm coming.
We spent hours with that guy. He was so cool.
Look
Um,
around.
So, you can see pretty clearly now this big pit, and
Tom!
the source of like the crackling energy appears to be coming from the deeper parts down here. Kind of how like the other Drake pen you came across was described as smelling of ozone. That description is possibly a little more clear now that you're seeing an even stronger sense of that with crackling bits of electricity in the air, in the like the mist almost. And like everything has like a dampness to it here, and there is slight dripping sounds coming off all of the stalactites. As you know, it just appears to be a very moist room, if you will. And yeah, you don't really. It's kind of like looking through a smoke screen. Like anything down below in this pit, it's that thick milky white sort of rolling fog or mist, kind of filling it in
Ooh,
here.
so we can't see the ground.
Not really, no.
You think he's
You
down
do
there,
see
Critic?
stalagmites kind of peering up through it. It's almost like thick clouds around mountaintops.
Oh shit.
Where is he? Where's Tom
He
Haverford?
might be down in there.
You all noticed Auric kind of quickly grapples the prisoner from behind and mends a cloth or bit of rope around his mouth like a gag.
Oh, good thinking.
I need to go examine the gate. I'm just really excited to see this motherfucker again. He was so cool. You guys don't know what you missed.
Okay. You go charging on ahead. And
Oh, Tom Haverford, I love him.
Krennic, what do you see? Do you see anything? I mean, I can see things too, but
I
perhaps not as well as you do.
I want to go like peer, like get as close as I can to the edge, and be like peering down, sort of like this way, is like leaning over, and then I want to like get down as close as I can, without going down there, just kind of on hands and knees, and like listen in to see if I can hear anything.
okay. 1 second.
You hear the darkness.
Can't you flap your wings without
Fuck.
any sound? Aren't owls like...
I can glide without any sound.
Does he hear Tom or does he not hear Tom?
All right, hold
I
on.
definitely
hold on.
don't hear Tom with
It's
an 8.
it's great to propose
Maybe you do.
what you want to do. Hold off on actually rolling for things as I sort of parse when and where things are happening and in what order.
Just assume I don't hear anything.
Okay, so that's all fine. Yeah, you come up to the. So sorry, you're flying like up above,
No, not flying.
just
I
on
actually,
the ledge,
like,
standing on the ledge.
I crawled to the edge of the ledge.
Okay.
Right, so my hands and knees, and I'm like kind of peering over down this way with blue arrow, like just kind of like leaning over like that, and then also like after seeing what's down there, I just want to like listen to this bed of fog and see if I can,
Okay.
or just hear anything I
Yep.
can.
I got you.
It sounded like cool, like song lyrics.
I want to see if I can hear anything.
I went up to the edge of the ledge on my hands and knees.
Okay.
Yep.
To hear the fog.
Oh,
I'm digging this
wonder-
jam.
Yeah, I'm digging this.
I
shit.
wonder if, and I say this in character, I wonder if I could flap my wings and clear the fog.
Okay. All right.
I
So
guess no one thinks that's a good idea.
Sorry, I
Never
was writing
mind.
something down. Sorry.
I mean, I'm looking for Tom really hard.
Duh! I love this idea that you're just screaming at the top of your lungs.
Tom!
So
The
much for
stalactites
that.
are like kind of like twitching a little bit.
So Krennic, you hear kind of like
Breathing?
soft rumbling sounds. You can't tell if it's like actual thunder generating like these little crackles of electricity in the air. I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everybody?
All right.
Everybody.
Ew, nailed it.
Maybe I made it. Who knows?
Pretty average, but above average.
Ooh.
Cats don't
Wait, but-
like electricity.
9's like way back there.
He is. Yeah.
Look at, like, calf cover.
Quarters cover.
Yeah, you get a +2.
Each of you take 3 points of damage as a crackle of electricity kind of like, almost like heat lightning crackling through the sky. There's like a slight pulse that fills the whole room, and it kind of racks through every living being in the chamber.
Holy
Whoa,
shit, guys!
just
The
my-
whole room?
My 22 did not save me from that. Just
Oh no! Oh, so sorry, Gra, not you. I missed the 22 there.
But
But everybody
Wow.
else?
Everybody else. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You said
adding
3
it.
points?
I'm adding it. Yeah.
You're doing it? Okay.
Yeah, just right.
Alright, let me do that.
Actually,
You got a little-
Grimoire and Groin were outside of this, beyond the steps, so they did not appear to be affected.
Oh. What about this heavy hooded assassin? He took it, right?
He did, and he actually falls
Did he die?
unconscious.
Yes!
Oh, he's dead.
Ha! Fuck that guy. So I hear breathing down here and lightning is going off.
Everyone roll initiative real quick.
Just real quick.
As you
Fuck.
Real quick.
What?
Oh, that
What
nat
is this
20.
9?
did it, guys.
That seems like a waste.
Oh,
That seems
definitely
like a classic Oryx, so
going
I'm gonna
first.
take my dog out while that happens.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna top off my
Oh.
drink as well here.
I'm
I'll be
actually
back. Yeah.
outside, and I can
Let's-
still hear you.
Are we fighting a dragon?
You're
that two
outside?
big bosses were
I'm
guarding.
outside.
Let's
right
take 2 minutes real quick.
No.
Fiddy, are
Yeah,
we
me
about to
drink.
fight a dragon?
I don't know.
Times 2 bosses.
Why do we
big?
do? Why?
All right. Hold on. Gra's fully recharged. Second of all, I was gonna feed that guy to Groin and recharge him. Whole time, that's all I wanted to do.
I mean, I fully respect that choice, but no, I mean no buts. I fully respect that choice.
Which one?
The hooded guy, I was trying to feed him to Groin the whole night so far.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I wanted Groin to be all tip top,
Hey.
ready to go.
Bro, make your intentions known. I didn't know you were trying to.
I
do
did. I
that.
said it like 800 times. I want to do something.
I don't know what that means. Listen,
What?
in Graw/Ace terms, I mean, you saying I want to do something means I'm going to burn down the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the guy our only guy.
I mean, at this
Okay.
point, I don't care.
Oh yeah, I already think he should die.
Yeah.
Well,
Bring it.
That got taken care of, I think. I could throw him into the pit.
Ooh, as a like,
Yeah, just see what happens.
what's down there? I honestly I was kind of hoping for this moment where like, let's see if the stairs are trapped, and we just like push him down the stairs, and he walks a couple steps and just explodes. Like,
Immolate.
oh, shit.
I probably have the key to the stairs here.
Just to be clear on what our intentions are, like,
Yeah.
I think that we're trying to get the dragon eggs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's
Wait,
our goal.
get him?
Yeah, I
They're
want
like
to
ours.
I want to take the dragon eggs, so they're our eggs because that.
Why don't we
And-
Khaleesi these bitches?
Yeah.
shit.
That's what I mean. That's what I
Also,
mean.
I think the eggs are gonna hurt us if we take them, so we
That's-
gotta be careful.
But that's okay.
Right. What? That's okay?
Unless we don't make it out,
Oh
because the
shit!
eggs
I could
fucking
put him in the
kills
back
them.
of holding.
Oh.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vinny, fuck you when you watch this later.
But no. But listen, listen. The bag of holding exists on an external plane. Will it? I mean, there's no air, so I don't know.
There is no air. I don't know if eggs need air.
Will it kill them?
Though. Who the fuck knows what?
All right,
Wait,
hold on.
drag. Okay,
I'll
no,
check- I'll
Critic
check
would
my
know.
history.
I'll
Critic
take
would
one.
know.
I'll take one. Put the rest in the bag of holding.
No, Critic would know. He would know. All right, Fiddy.
Oh hey.
Oh, hey.
Fiddy.
I got a question.
Oh hey. We weren't
You-
talking things.
Critic knows this, so
Mm.
you tell me. Do
For
dragon
real?
eggs need oxygen to survive?
All right, yeah.
Fuck.
All right. Gra blows heavily.
Ah.
But that's not a burrito.
It's okay.
What are you eating?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I'm eating a chicken shawarma wrap.
Oh
If we get
shit.
there. Oh,
I
that
mean-
sounds delicious. Holy shit.
I mean, that's kind of the whole point that we're going down here, though,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I mean,
so,
I know.
So, Kranik.
Yeah.
Hey, come here.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get near you.
Let me back up from this. My singed feathers from this lightning.
What's happening is we did roll initiative, yeah?
Oh
Yeah.
right. Oh shit. Yeah, that's. I don't know what's happening. You tell me.
Are we
Nine.
initiated?
9.
9 is surprised.
I'm on it though.
Yeah, you are.
9 and no one near 9 is surprised unless it's by some special magical means.
Oh yeah, the lance.
So
Shaft.
I'm definitely not surprised.
That's right. You got advantage.
Got shaft, man.
No,
Oh
I don't-
shit! Well, not that
Oh,
it
you get the
matters.
+1. You get the
It's
+1.
30 feet.
Oh,
Not that it
everyone
matters.
within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone within 30 feet.
Do we get plus what?
You can't be surprised.
Oh, none of us are surprised
And
except for Gra.
We're
And-
not surprised that we
Oh,
take
no,
lightning
Gra's not even
damage
surprised.
Yeah.
when there's a lightning storm.
Casey,
Gra-
did you? Oh, you rolled 20. Never mind. Fuck
Yep.
it.
Shit. Gra's
Yep.
not surprised either. This is
Plus, I have a spear, so it's like I want that spear to be like, Daddy, Daddy.
Look out, Dad!
Look,
all right.
Daddy, I hear them.
There is something here, Daddy.
Oh, does it go like shaft? Ah!
Yeah.
No, I mean like, yeah, this isn't like some smart thing. It's more like if it sees a thing, it'll be like,
Oh.
Daddy, there's a thing coming to attack you.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it
you
won't
should
get
totally
a surprise
stick it
bonus.
Stick it into the ledge, into the fog.
I shouldn't be so entertained by that, but I love the idea that he's like, "Oh shit, Daddy, there's a thing coming towards you."
Daddy, no.
Daddy,
It's
no.
up, it's up, Pop. Got a
You,
little,
like, you
You're like, I saw that 10
got something on your
minutes
6 here.
you throw it, and he's like, "Oh,
Got
something's coming at us."
ago. Daddy, Daddy.
Like,
Alright.
hey, can
Yeah.
he adopt a slightly German accent now?
Over time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't start out
Daddy.
that way.
What's
You,
dad?
move up,
German?
move up near the steps.
It's
Mein
a,
Fiora.
it's Vati.
I didn't.
It's
I didn't
Vati.
do that.
Vati.
Alright,
Vati.
Nine's
Mein Vater.
Nine's
First
got
10
the
feet.
floor here.
Mein
Okay.
10
Fat.
feet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna look into the
Hello?
arena and see what I can
Mein
see
Vati.
with my low light vision.
Down into the pit, you mean?
Yeah, this.
Hast du hören mich?
Alright,
Which
you can-
is
So,
yeah, this way.
this is what where we would start getting into improvised action, like doing a search.
Okay.
So you can
Is that a
Um,
bonus action or is that a full action?
a full action.
Suck a dick.
Wow, that's a.
Well,
That's a hefty fucking V.
you would be improvising an action, or sorry, you'd be using the search action, which is devoting your attention to finding something.
Okay. Okay,
I'm
so
lending my help.
Up to you. You can make a
what am I gonna do?
perception. In this case, because of the fog, you would roll a perception check.
from where I'm standing,
You
want
wanna
to
aid him?
Ridge, what's that?
I'm gonna aid the shit
So
out
you
of-
want to use
out
your
of him.
action?
Oh yeah. I'm using
Okay.
So
Alright.
along this ridge line here, is there stalactites, stalagmites, rocks, anything to take cover behind?
No.
All right, well then I'm going to get really low like a cat in the grass, about ready to pounce. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna crawl along this ridge line, kind of to where my 15-foot marker is, all the while really scanning and just getting ready for my next.
All right.
I know something's here.
As you move past Oric, he's kind of pointing and trying to suss things out a bit. With advantage, roll a perception check. So you know, Oric, you will not have an action on your turn, yeah?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. So make sure you're clear on
Oh,
the mechanics.
Jesus.
Advantage. You get to roll
Yep,
twice.
you have an advantage.
Oh, thank Christ.
It's gonna be a 3.
Yeah. Same.
Oh!
Dude,
You
have you seen my rolls tonight?
Yeah.
I have a 20 on a niche, and then
Yeah,
I have like
the-
2s and 3s the rest of the night.
Like a
Hey,
roller coaster.
The fog seems impenetrable to you at this
still
particular
looking.
moment. You're still a little.
What's in
your,
there?
your hair is still kind of standing up from the like slight electric shock you got, like,
Yeah,
and your bushy
yeah.
brows are almost obscuring your vision.
Also, Oric is helping you, so are we surprised by the roll?
Yeah, it's true.
Not really.
Oh, dude, don't ever help me again. I say to him as I bump into him looking into the pit.
I'm sorry, what? I was looking for things. I don't know what you're talking about.
Gra, the
Nope.
Iron Comet.
Continue.
What are you doing?
Grau looks down towards the end of the iron barred staircase down below. Does he see a lock and key kind of situation?
He does. Yeah.
Grau says, "I bet you Tom's this way," and he walks down, and he produces the key that he's had for 2 episodes from the last place, and he puts it into the lock daintily and twists.
Oh yeah, you just stick that key in that lock and turn. Click, and the door creaks open.
Grau pockets. Is it one of those like old school like locks like this?
Hold on.
You want to keep the lock?
I do, and the key.
No. So sorry. It is a.
In the
Actually,
door.
you know, yeah. I think it makes sense for this particular door to have it like, you know, metal over metal, big lock kind of latches into it that you.
All right, I want to keep the
lock like.
I want to keep the lock and the key.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna
Nice.
kick the door open. I'm gonna stroll in. Tom Everman, where are you, you son of a bitch?
Hey,
Alright.
9, does Graw realize that the last cage had dragon pups in it? Does he realize that? Well, I
Out
guess
of,
we'll
out of
find
character,
out.
Grodd does
Shit.
not realize that. He just wants Tom Haverford. It's like cocaine. It's like the most
yeah.
fun anyone's
All
ever
right.
had.
Oric starts, well,
Whose
whenever
turn?
it's his turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let me look at it. One thing real.
I'm gonna add
quick.
that shit to my thing.
Hmm. Okay.
Padlock.
So,
One.
as you all hear the rusted door kind of creak open, and Gra spouts some shit off as he descends down into the clouds, so to speak. 9 and Oric, you hear, "Daddy, what's that thing near your?" And you just see like this big tentacle kind of shoot out and come flying towards Gra.
Oh, Haverford, you son of a bitch! Oh my Jesus, that's not Haverford. That's a roper.
What appeared to be a stalagmite kind of reveal, almost like this perfect chameleon disguise, materializes into a gaping maw with tentacles that sort of spill off from beyond it, and these tendrils are sort of billowing around it, and one of them comes flying towards you. And thanks to the warning from the Spear of 9, you see this thing just in time to kind of dodge out of the way.
Not damage me.
It does not hit or damage you. So, you also hear some skittering in the corner that catches your eye now that you're sort of below this cloud level, and Gra is the only one who sees this.
Wait, is Graw's head from our position like completely
Yeah,
submerged?
how obscured am
or do
I?
we?
You can
Underwater?
see.
He's a giant.
You can so like yeah, but this is 15 feet down.
My head's
Yeah.
tiny.
So
15. Right.
and his head is tiny.
I just descended into
so
this cloud.
like he does completely
Shit.
disappear from view at times,
Okay,
but then
okay.
occasionally it's thin and you can see him where he's standing.
Okay, like a shadow of where he is.
Yeah, yeah. You see
Oh.
kind of
A little bit.
All right.
another one of these larger drakes. In fact,
Maybe
even
it's
larger
that.
than the ones you saw in the training pen near the kobolds.
Gra coughs.
And it's
like
kind
a,
of just-
like a special.
Its body kind of like wraps and coils around the walls. Its tongue flicks and it's kind of like squaring off on the wall, looking towards you.
Grimlaw.
Did you say it was bigger?
Yes.
So Graw, when you do your special cough, does it sound like a like
Yeah,
deliberately
like that
trying to call for help?
one. Oh,
kinda?
kinda.
Okay,
Or
let's,
what kind of cough is
let's-
that?
Let's stay on turn in character for a little bit. There's a few things happening here. Little things are fine. Little things are fine.
Okay. That's all I need.
All of you here, coming from the eastern corridor, almost as if like ducked down in a trench, you hear "No!" And 3 kobolds come charging over the hill, carrying big bundles that they're trying to hurl like big bowling balls towards you.
What?
Grandma!
Wait, they like climbed up over the ledge there?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And they got bundles?
Uh-huh.
And we all see this.
Yeah. It's not vision's pretty clear, but everyone but Gra sees this. So 1 second.
Oh boy.
Are they rolling an ish right now, or are we doing stuff to them too?
Oh cat.
Oh no. What?
These kobolds.
Oh yeah,
Are they
they already had rolled initiative. They were
Okay.
holding their action. So they toss their bundles towards Krennic and Oric.
Oh, I'm like real far away.
Oh, sorry, I meant 9 and Oric. You furries all look alike to me.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Wait, what's the distance on...
Let's see how good their toss is.
All my
huh?
distance is like underneath
Oric
30 feet.
and 9, and you need you to both make a dex saving throw.
Like fucking acid flasks and shit.
I mean, that's pretty much perfect for a dwarf, I
Yeah.
think.
I'll take it, Hado. Oh no!
You
Uh,
have +6.
So I'm
9.
proficient in that shit.
As the first package explodes on the ground around you, you
Freezing.
quickly move your light-footed feet out of the pool of glue that is quickly adhering Oric to the
Ooh.
ground.
You got glued, son.
Tanglefoot bag.
This is not good. Except I have a crossbow. So this is fantastic. Bring it on, you fuckers.
The
Unless
guy
the
with the
crossbow's glue.
matted locks of scraggly, strange hair growing forth from his reptilian skull drops his payload at his feet as he stumbles over the ridge coming out of the trench. And you're and like these glue is just spilling out all over them. The man himself who drops it is completely, it's just covered in all over his legs, and he is stuck. One more throws his payload.
Jesus, phrasing.
Payload delivered.
Accept thy payload.
What? What?
Oh, are you out or in?
How did he
Roll
throw
a
that?
dex saving throw. He rolled a 17.
And
plus
feathers.
things.
Oh,
Oh man.
You quickly fly above the ground as the glue spreads out on the ground near you.
Smells salty and sweet.
You kind of hear the last guy who threw it. This guy here, the embellished blazer. Next one! And they go. They all try to go running back. One of them is trips and falls down, stuck in his own glue still.
Fucking idiot.
Ah,
Does Gra hear the commotion from
please
down
tell me
below?
it's my turn.
It is Auric and
Wait,
Team Grimla's turn. Wait,
What
where?
about my turn?
Where are you? Oh, I skipped you. I'm sorry. It's your turn.
Yes! After flying up into the air,
Yeah.
I zero in on this fucker and just dive bomb him.
Okay.
And I want to just like dragon kick, basically the last 10 feet, just. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No, wait. I gotta do my sword because it does more damage. I go and then I with my sword.
Okay.
Oh no, fuck. Quarterstaff.
Oh.
Nah, two-handed quarterstaff. That's what I'll do. Fuck it. Nah, fuck it. Missed anyway. Who cares? I love it. But then I'm gonna bonus action and flurry of blows, and I'll just do the 2 unarmed attacks. Cause fuck it.
Are you gonna furiously
I'm gonna-
blow him?
I am with an elbow.
Oh.
Yes. Take that.
You're gonna
And then a
monk
knee.
her up?
Oh, you're monkey the shit out of that glued man.
12 points of damage. Yeah. You just punch him until the glue is just turning red.
Does he become the glue?
He becomes the glue. And as you sort of flurry past him, you see the kobolds with their back to you huddled over another set of bundles that they're currently setting on fire.
Oh no.
That's it. That's my
you.
move, action,
Order-
and bonus. I'm good.
Ordic. You are stuck in glue.
Well, I've also used my action already.
You have.
Can I use like a move to break out of the glue, or is that like is that an
That
action?
will take an actual action to forcefully try to remove yourself. You can also try to get someone else to forcefully remove you, and Grimlaw is looking to you. Grimlaw's like kind of like, oh, classic classic glue and firebomb trap.
Grimlaw, you knew from the start. I'm so proud of you. Move me out of this. I'm stuck.
Classic.
I'm sure you have advantage because you're so good. You already knew this was gonna happen.
He rides groin between, cause I drew an area with like the glues in spatches and puddles around. He dexterously rides along it and tries to reach off of the side of groin to pull you out.
Successfully.
He's trying to successfully pull you out. He's going to make a strength check, and he fails.
It's okay, Grimlaw. It's okay. Nice try. We'll
Too
get it.
heavy.
We'll get it next time. I know. I'm a heavy dwarf. I need to lose some weight. And he kind of pats his like midsection.
Groin is kind of like looking towards the large drake over there.
Uh-oh.
Grimlaw, what can you... Wait. Grimlaw.
Oh,
What
no,
does
it's
what does Groin smell about that Drake? Does he smell anything?
Actually, we don't know about the
particular?
Drake, right?
Yeah, you don't.
He just.
What
No.
does he smell?
Yeah,
what does he smell?
It's more of a he smells in that direction. I guess Gra is the only one who actually knows. And speaking of Gra and drakes, another very large drake comes charging at you between the pillars in front of you here.
Oh my fuck! Ah!
Clever girl!
Clever girl! No!
As if pulling off an expert clever girl moment, right as this thing's leaping through the air, you hear, "Dirty another!" And its surprise attack is completely diminished and turned into a regular attack.
Oh my god, thank you, Cat Spear Shaft.
What's your AC?
I don't know now because of the armor I'm wearing.
Yeah, so let me add that new armor to you real quick. Splinter Mail.
I'm hoping it got better.
Okay. And then you had chainmail on before.
liked it before.
17 now, yeah, slightly better. Still not good enough to stop this attack Fortunately
That's
for
okay.
you, it wasn't a full-on surprise. But you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Not your turn, but you can react, I suppose.
Yeah,
Do you have things for that? Yeah.
I do. So Dex modifier. I'm gonna parry it. I'm gonna parry
Okay.
it. I'm gonna hold up my greatsword up and I'm gonna parry it.
Okay.
Yeah. God damn it.
Does that mean you parry back? You avoid 3 points of the
Yeah,
damage?
3 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you only have 10 damage instead of 13 now. Great. This guy
Rolled a
is
1.
dead. I'm gonna just delete that prisoner off the map for my sanity, and we come back to the top of the round where I need everyone to roll a. Actually, one sec. Let me check.
What is causing this lightning
No,
damage?
so the clouds
Oh,
appear to thicken
no.
a little bit, but no lightning crackles.
Oh, okay.
9.
Yes.
Your turn.
Let's see. Well, I see that Gra's gonna need some assistance here quickly. And you said it's a 15-foot down wall, like 15-foot wall here.
Yeah.
Can I slide down easily?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And you can see enough of what's happening with Gra to know that he's entangled with something, especially with your spear talking this whole time.
What's this here?
That is a stalagmite that goes floor to ceiling.
Okay. I'm going to climb this and use it as cover in some sort of fashion, and stab down, from a distance with the spear, to try and help with this with what we call it grapple.
Yeah. Okay. So sorry. So you're sliding down, taking you in about 15 feet here of your movement, and then you get behind the pillar.
That's
So,
25 feet.
Yeah.
And then like 5 feet up or whatever else I have left.
Okay. To go hit this guy.
I'm trying to yeah, because you said he's grappling with Gra.
Well, yeah, they're just engaged in melee combat right now.
I'm gonna fucking poke him with the spear.
Okay. So you're moving in alongside.
How far is it? It's a reach weapon, right? 5 feet.
Spear is not a reach weapon.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My mistake.
You can chuck it though, right? Like that's the
You can
purpose
throw
of the
it.
spear.
You can melee it one-handed. You can melee it two-handed.
We're throwing it, dude.
What's the difference between one and two-handed melee?
Like a D8 or a
Oh,
D6.
what happened? I don't know what happened to your. I had a bunch of things on here for you for the throwing and melee, but they're gone.
It had special properties too, right? When you threw
Yeah,
a
but no, the throw's not there. That's all right. Either way, it's the same attack and damage roll for. And you can only one-handed throw the spear.
Well, I'm gonna one-hand throw it. So from this side, I'm going to say, because 9's right-handed, he's going to say to the spear, use this one for daddy. I say it in my native tongue, my native accent. I fucking chuck it so damn hard. Oops, wait, didn't mean to do that. Oh, God damn it. I just want to do there it is.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Pasha!
Is it for throwing? Is it a D8 or D6? D6?
No, it's the D6 one, yeah.
Okay.
The two-handed's only if you're like meleeing it.
God damn.
Oh, whoa! That showed 13 on mine, but
Me
the
too.
roll
It's because it hit the wall and didn't do it. So.
that sucks.
You throw your spear and it goes sailing past.
That piece of shit.
And all you hear is
Daddy!
Does it hit the stalactite behind it, or does it keep going?
I think
Yeah.
it sucks.
No, it kind of goes wide where I drew that little circle.
By the dildo monster.
Yeah.
Can you see the dildo monster now that you're under the clouds?
Yeah, you definitely can. Yeah.
oh, that's interesting. What do you see?
You see this guy coming out and looking like a stalagmite, but now with a mouth and tentacles.
Oh shit, that looks real.
Yeah, I'm not
Real
happy
scary.
about that.
That's legit.
I mean, it's like 4 times as big as Gra.
How tall is it? Is it?
It is a large monstrosity, you would say.
Monstrosity?
It's large. 4 squares instead of 1. Okay. You're holding there, yeah? I don't think you have much move left anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
Gra.
I am still locked in combat with this dude, so
Yep.
I am going to. Let's take a look at what I got in my arsenal here. Exemplary spear. I'm pretty sure that that's Casey's spear.
Okay.
I don't have the sword in my inventory though.
What?
I mean, that spear might be right next to you, dude. I did throw it.
No, it's
No,
where
no.
that circle is.
It's pretty far.
Oh, I see. I didn't see the circle. Sorry.
So I have that sword that cut into my neck, right?
The greatsword?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, is that basically the same as my great axe when I hit with it?
I mean,
Okay.
we didn't identify it, but yeah, sure.
Wait, no,
Alright.
you're talking about the...
The spear that.
Oh, the greatsword
the-
you got
the
from
great
Lang to
sword.
Joseph. Yeah,
Yeah, the
okay.
sword that cut me down in the second
I gotcha.
episode.
I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, until you fully attune with it, it's kind of...
Well, in an attempt to attune with it, I am going to slash at the neck of this guy. I feel the familiar stroke, but in reverse order, reverse direction. I swipe down at this thing's neck as hard as I can.
Okay.
I'm just gonna great axe it, if that's cool.
Yep.
Fucking great access thing. Yeah, maybe. What?
Nailed it.
Dude. Okay, don't hit the top wall because yours said 14 on my screen.
Interesting.
Don't hit that
Alright,
top
I'm gonna
wall.
go bottom right now from now on.
Yeah.
Let's see if I have
So
any.
That's happened on mine too.
Swing and a miss.
If I have any
I'm afraid.
actions.
I'm gonna break your bottom right theory. Just give me my turn. I'm gonna break it for you.
I'm gonna action surge.
You're an
Okay.
anomaly.
I'm gonna attack it
know.
again with my sword.
Alright.
Nailed it.
That hits.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
definitely rolling to the bottom
Damage.
right from now on. Fuck it.
1 second. Okay, you cut into him pretty good. For an initial strike, anyhow. And there you stay, engaged in melee.
Yep.
Okay. Oh boy.
Come on. Oh, but then they go, and then they.
So, now that this stalagmite-like monstrosity has fully unfurled all of its tendrils, it sort of slurks a little bit closer,
Oh, slurk. I don't like it.
and you hear it say something along the lines of in the common tongue. It's about time the children feed. And like all the tentacles are like a cattail getting excited. All of them are sort of like oscillating.
That is so gross.
Ew. Why does it talk?
Making perfect sine waves.
And so with that, it goes to swing with one of the tendrils and hits.
Wait, what's its reach? Like
A lot.
A lot. Yeah.
15, 20 feet?
And the tendril completely wraps around you, Gra, and you are grappled.
Just where I want it to be.
Like it just wraps around you. Like this thing hit you from that far away and had tentacle to spare.
I'm like, grappler, eh? Ha ha ha! I'm happy. Like the end of fucking that movie with the red demon guy.
Captain
Yeah.
America?
Oh, before that, Hellboy. It's like the end of Hellboy.
Woo! Shit.
Oh, well,
Rolling a natural 20, Krennic.
boy, guys.
As you are pulverizing
God
this
damn it.
kobold into blood glue, another tentacle swings out and grapples you and just completely spins you up like a spool of thread. And a moment later,
A third tentacle goes right up my butt.
you both come pulling towards this thing.
What? Holy shit!
Hey, did you find Tom Haverford up there?
You shall feed the children. And the loose tentacles. There are 4 more free tentacles
He's a
still
goddamn
swinging
Hydra.
around.
What do you say about feeding the children? Can we all hear that?
You did, and the other 2 did. He said, "You all will feed the children."
Did Oric hear it?
I'm going
You
to
just see
yell.
clouds, but you hear it, right?
I'm going to yell.
Yeah, fuck
We
it,
are
yeah,
here
you
to
heard
feed
it.
the
You heard it.
children.
What'd you yell?
We are here to feed the children. We has the food for them.
Oh,
It's right
God,
out here in
that's
the
I'm the
cart.
food.
It's out here in the cart.
Oh my god.
What's your AC?
Mine?
Uh-huh.
15,000.
Okay. Charging towards you with like a quick bite and a whip of a
I
tail.
am high up. I am high up.
How high up are you?
Was it
He's
6
so
feet?
high.
How many?
I think it was 6.
Oh, you robot! You went robot on me. Hello? Oh. He pulled out the Ethernet cord as to avoid being attacked. Classic.
6? 6 is not an
He is-
acceptable AC.
6 feet up.
Oh, 6 feet up. 6 feet up.
Right. Well, he said he's on top of that column, right? Or he's up
Hmm.
it.
It's a stalactite, right? Stalagmite.
Just like yeah.
From the ground.
know. You know.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, this thing is able to
Ominous
scamper
dripping.
up part of the pillar and only get a bite up at you, but it's unable to do its full attack. You take 4 points of damage.
Yep. Look what my internet just did.
Oh, you're back.
You're good.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Iron
I've,
Band anyway.
it's funny. I've heard everything.
Okay.
I never, but my everything else just.
So imagine this thing's
Yeah,
like
like-
full charge, just like scampering up the thing, but like sliding the whole time, and it manages to kind of like bite and claw at you, but it only gets part of its attack as because of it. So you take 4 points of damage.
Yep.
Um.
Awesome.
Yeah. What? Did this guy die? Oh, he dead. He dead. He dead. Wait. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Okay. Sorry. Krennic.
Okay, so,
So
once
you
it
are
pulled,
Grappled.
once it pulled me in,
Uh-huh.
am I beneath the fog cloud?
You
Like,
are.
Can I see those dragons now?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm grappled, is what you said.
You are grappled. So,
Hmm.
this tendril is wrapped around you. What are you trying to do?
Because there's 4
Trying.
tentacles looking
Yeah.
right at you.
Can I want to just like wiggle out of the tentacles.
Okay.
I want to escape.
I want to escape his tentacles. Oh, this is too close, too close. And
So,
then,
the way this works is with disadvantage, you need to roll a strength check.
wait, I thought I could do a dex,
Um.
escaping a grapple.
Okay, let me double check.
Krennic, are you picking up on Graz coughs?
You are correct.
Nope.
It can be athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
But you do still have disadvantage the way this guy works.
God damn. Okay. I notice your cough, and I'm like, use your words, Graw. Huh.
Oh god,
Fuck.
Gra uses his words.
You wiggle you wiggle about in the grip of this tentacle, and are unable to get free.
Is that my whole action?
Unfortunately, it is.
Okay, then I will use. I'm gonna use. Can I? dodge
we have
while
inventory
grappled?
Stuff, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah?
Let me double check.
That's a thing I might do if I can.
The thing is, trying to escape the thing kind of takes your action.
Well, yeah, I know, but I've got bonus actions.
That allow you to
key
use
points.
dodge?
Patient defense as a key point.
That lets you use dodge as a bonus action.
You spend key to take the dodge as a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this thing, it doesn't have you rigidly held down. I mean, you are in the thing, but you can kind of like, sway your momentum within the grip of this thing.
I'm gonna do that. I'm like wiggling like a fish.
All right. Any attack roll made against you will have disadvantage, and you make dex saving throws with advantage. So actually, on your next attempt to get out, it would be.
Oh, I should have done this first.
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know that. Okay, good.
Next time. Ordic, especially you down below, hear it as well. You kind of hear this lit fuse that had already been going.
Oh my god!
No.
And the two kobolds come running back out over the ridge, blindly throwing this thing exactly like where they had thrown the glue.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you should cast it on that dead body over there. They should throw it on the. Oh, you got rid of him. Never mind.
Yeah, I just got rid of him there. The first one lands perfectly where the original circle was here, and it kind of goes up in flames. It's like a quick little spread burn. The other one lands near you, Auric. And you're able to wiggle free enough to avoid this thing. So it kind of burns all around you, but it's not enough to actually make contact and burn you. These guys quickly tumble and roll back down haphazardly into their little pit. Auric and Grimlaw and Groin.
Grimlaw, I need you to pull me free. Please pull me free. And also deal with those other kobolds. You're the Dragon Knight. You should kill them.
Bye, Grimlaw.
Grimlaw gets both arms around you and yanks you free as the flames probably helped burn some of the glue away. But you are completely free and mobile with a full turn in your hands now.
Can we count that like he pulls me free, but the ground kind of slips away and I fall down, but don't take damage?
Sure. I'm into it.
Okay.
Grimlaw! The kobolds! As Org falls, and Org's gonna take just a quick look around.
And he kind of like looks towards the kobold pit. Okay.
Org is looking around down here. Does he see things?
Oh yeah, you see everything now.
It's see not it good. All.
Okay, so 9 is up on a thing, right?
9 is about 6 feet up on a stalagmite, yeah. And there is a smaller drake kind of clawing and scratching at the pillar and biting at him there.
Can it get to him? Is it tall enough?
It just did. I mean, it wasn't able to go like super crazy on him. But it was able to sort of scamper up far enough and still get a chomp off.
Okay.
Shit. Okay. So, question: can I hit? I want to try to. I'm gonna.
The laugh.
I'm amused by this because I'm gonna roll really shitty, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Do you remember in Star Wars? Let's see, which episode was it? Return of the Jedi, I believe, where Han miraculously shoots the thing that's trying to take a Lando Calrissian.
The Sarlacc pit, man.
Yes, in the Sarlacc pit.
Yep.
Auric, and just an amazing.
Oh, don't miss.
Sees
Please
Graw
roll well.
and shoots just like Han shot. I mean, he shot first. Let's be honest.
That's a tall order, and he always shoots true.
Okay. What are you shooting at?
I'm shooting the tentacle, and I'm gonna fucking hit it right.
Yes,
the one around Graw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Prepare thyself, sir.
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm prepared.
Let's see what you got.
Ah, shit.
That's about right.
Fuck.
I mean, just why?
God damn it!
Obviously.
Crossbow me in the fucking bicep or something.
I'm gonna say
Roll
that
another d20, Org. Perfect.
I would love to.
Okay.
Okay.
It just goes up into the air,
Okay.
above this thing.
That's way good. I accept this. Thank you for trying, though. That was fucking awesome.
Grimline Groin, you last saw them scampering towards the kobold pit. This thing, seemingly angry at its food leaving, scampers around behind Gra. And
Can I
tries to-
yell at it?
You can try, yeah.
I'm gonna yell at it.
You motherfucker!
Your mother is really ugly.
Your mother's a
What?
stalagmite.
Whoa!
You yell at it, and it bites and whips a tail at Gra, who is restrained, and misses with the bite, but connects with the tail for 9 points of damage.
Alright, hold up.
Or does he?
Or does he? What does Gra have up his sleeve? 9 points of damage. Gra is again gonna parry it. He's gonna hold his sword up and he's gonna parry.
Okay.
Yeah, he parries good this time.
Holy shit! You completely parry the tail.
Parry while you're grappled.
Shing!
Do it.
Well, I mean, like
No,
his
you
body's
can't,
restrained,
yeah.
but his arms are free.
I know.
Grab by the leg.
Let's see.
So I was trying to move and also yell at it. By
Sure.
the way, for the end
Sure.
of my turn.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, we come back to top of the round here. Okay. Once more, there is like a sense of electricity in the air, but it does not crackle and form
Ugh.
into any kind of electricity.
God.
Jesus.
9 atop your 6-foot grip on this stalagmite.
Do I feel like if I went higher, I'd be out of the fog of this electricity, or is it in the entirety of the room?
Oh, that's a good question.
You feel like if you were to get up into, like, say, the upper 10 feet of this chamber, that
Yeah.
you would indeed be above the cloud line.
And how tall is this stalactite or stalagmite?
This goes, all these ones that you can physically see on the map go floor to ceiling.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna climb just above, but I want to poke my head into the cloud, like, and I wanna. Oh shit! It probably doesn't speak common tongue.
You've heard, what, this thing?
Yeah.
You heard it
Yeah, it
speak
does.
common tongue.
The thing below me?
Yeah.
Oh, the Drake.
stalactite, yeah.
The Drake or the...
The Drake right below me
creature.
that just tried to take a bite out of me.
Oh, yeah. You
Creature
don't-
doesn't see me yet. I need to take this ad out.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. No, you do not believe these Drakes understand you.
Okay. Let's try to read this spell real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Drake killer. Play an ad instantly.
Okay. Okay. If the target can
It's like,
hear
yeah,
you,
yeah.
though it need not understand you, it still must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Nice.
So I'm gonna say,
Yep.
nah, 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 really, like a cadence
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you would recognize, a
Body
teasing
language.
cadence.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, like, show my cat ass, like my tail whipping back and forth.
Okay.
She's
Mhm.
interested.
Mm-hmm.
And as he does it, I just want to cast a what is it? Vicious mockery.
Okay.
So it's this.
Yeah, so he's got to make a wisdom save. Alright. You feel like your words mean nothing to this creature right now.
Jeez.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay. He's a dick, you know. What can you
Mhm.
say?
Vicious Mockery is an action, yeah. So you've moved up higher above the cloud line.
Yeah.
Spit some tail whipping words. We come to Gra. In Gra, while you're blocking tail attacks and squirming in the strong tentacled grip of this weird monster, you notice very clearly behind him a large large blue-scaled egg.
Oh, jeez.
Back that way.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Feed.
Grod's gonna. He's being held by his leg by a tentacle, right?
It's like around your hips, basically, like that classic image of like a tentacle holding someone up around the hips and their arms
Classic.
are free. Yeah.
All right. Grod's gonna. He parried, and he's just gonna swing down as hard as he can with his great axe, and he's gonna try and slice the tentacle.
Okay.
All right.
Roll to attack with your axe.
Got my shit here. Here we go. Great axe. Boom.
You swing down into the tentacle and it absorbs the blow. You feel like you were not strong enough to cut through it.
Okay.
At this moment.
Did I do? So I didn't do any damage to it.
Not at all. Not at all. In fact, it almost looks like the cut that you did into the tentacle healed after you pulled your blade back.
Whoa.
Off a 16. Okay. Okay, and then I basically am stuck here, grappled, right?
Yep. That's right.
All right.
Okay.
Tom Haverford, what the fuck?
What is that?
What is this shit?
Ordic, one of the 4 free tentacles whips past you and misses. Another one whips past you and misses. Another one whips past you and wraps around your hips.
No!
I do this kind of thing. You're really up there and he hasn't seen you anyway. And one final 4th tentacle whips up past the ledge and the clouds towards Grimlaw with disadvantage. And just barely misses. And after all 4 tentacles, 3 of them directed at Auric furiously, Auric is then also pulled in alongside the stalagmite body of this thing. Ooh, actually, one second. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I fucked up. Oh, alright,
What?
I'm using my words.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
After pulling you all in, the gaping maw in the body of this thing just grows immensely wide enough that one could shove a Gra inside of it. And it does.
It's alright.
And Gra is unconscious and being chomped in front of all of you as you wiggle and just sort of dangle in front of this thing, and you just see...
Do I get to use a thing, or is it just going to town on me?
What kind of thing do you have?
I have all sorts of things right now.
If you have a thing,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be saving it right now.
Alright, I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to roll 1d12 plus 2, and I'm going to block that much damage.
Okay. Okay. It doesn't really matter in the scheme of things as you're being eaten alive right now.
And I will bonus action. Alright, it says on my turn I can use a bonus action, so that's negated. I can't use that shit.
Yeah, no. Yep.
But I can use parry again.
Yeah, honestly, you feel like it won't make a difference at this point.
Holy fuck, I'm that torn up? Okay. Yep, that's it. That's it, boys. I've got teeth in me.
Cut him up from the inside, dude. Alright, in that body.
I'm gonna
trying
do my,
to
I'm
scamper
unconscious.
up the pole where you're still at. It completely misses, especially considering your height now. Krennic.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do.
Need to escape?
Wait.
I mean, this is it. Yeah. All right. No, I can't do that.
Okay.
I know. I'm out of things to be able to do that. I'm just gonna straight up attack it.
The body
Like-
of the thing?
No, I'm gonna attack its eye.
Okay.
I'm gonna like fucking take my stick, two-handed, just like straight into his eye.
Okay.
Fuck his eye up so hard.
Oh shit!
You connect.
All right,
And
I don't-
do some damage.
and then does it look like it's fucking him up?
A little bit.
Okay, I'm just monk it up with that, and then just go to town,
Oh,
trying to
dude.
like claw his eyes out
Elbows?
from here. No, talons and feet claws. Alright, that probably misses. That maybe hits.
Okay. The last one hits.
There you go. In its eyes. That's all I'm
Okay.
trying to do.
Yeah. You find some squishiness in the eye, whereas the skin is quite rock-like. But you kind of with your staff and one of your punches connecting, and you hear a satisfying squishing sound as you do connect at least twice there. Let's see, these guys. You hear Grimlow say, "They got more package. I go." And
Oh
Orc
Jesus!
and Grimlaw is still sort of heading down his path towards them, and kind of charges in with Groin.
Good. I'm proud of him.
What are you doing, Orc?
Oric is lining up the best shot of his life. It's gonna be like
Better than the Lando
Better than that
Calrissian
last one?
shot.
this is. I mean, but this one, this is the one. Oric feels it deep in his
He's
in his
already
loins.
rolling dice, dude.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Just let Grimlaw do what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
It's fine. Oric is gonna shoot this guy right in his fucking eye hole.
Okay.
To such a degree that it's gonna make this guy fucking drop and spit out Graw.
Like his eye is the stomach.
Oh!
Damn it.
No!
Yeah. Wow.
It keeps munching. Look at Fiddy's face.
But he was like, I didn't know a little dragon, 2 dragon pups, and whatever the fuck this is gonna
Dildor.
kill the entire
Dildor.
party. But
I should have known
here
Orc
it
would
is.
never roll higher than a 5 the whole time. Clearly.
Dildor.
No.
Meanwhile, there's a satisfying
No.
sound of murder and death as Grimlaw rolls a natural 20 and completely eviscerates one of his fellow kobolds.
Oh man.
What a-
He
to
hops
be
off
fair-
Groin mid-swing as Groin charges the other motherfucker. Rolls a natural 1 and stumbles down on him. You can hear Grimlaw shouting over the bloodbath that he's creating at Groin to get the fuck up. And we come to this guy.
Hey, but to be fair, you should know that Oric wouldn't roll higher than a 5.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, no, I
It's
know.
it's not
Right.
like
Right.
averages, law of averages has ever
Were
gone
you
against
Yeah.
fucking around with the wenches in town and got palindoritis on your wiener?
Ooh.
Kind of
what you get.
pacing and
It's a
chomping
sign,
at the
dude.
air
New character.
angrily. The larger Drake turns and goes back towards the smaller one, and they're all just kind of like cats or wolves circling a tree with their prey at the top.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They just appear to be pacing around this thing, but unable to get at you presently. So we come back to the next round.
Okay. Okay.
And once more, the cloud forms crackle, and no lightning releases.
Holy fuck, we are
Okay.
lucky.
9.
Seriously, God.
I don't remember how high I am right now. I'm right above
You
the
said
the
20, I think 25 feet right above the cloud line.
Okay. I have a 60-foot wall.
I'm sorry?
Is that right?
No,
Is
no,
it
no.
60
The
feet
ceiling, the ceiling is 35 feet
Okay. Okay.
in this room.
Okay. Let's see. Could I climb to the ceiling with using my claws? A cat couldn't do that. A cat couldn't do that. Doesn't make sense. Wolverine could do that, not a cat.
I mean, you could try
Nah.
leaping
Okay.
one, but that would definitely take your
Yes.
action.
Okay. Yep. So what I'm gonna
Unless
do,
you
I'm
have
gonna
a bonus.
use my harmonica here, my glower. And I'm gonna play the little ditty that everybody knows from Tom Haverford. And it's gonna sound like it's coming from over here.
Okay.
Can I do an audio? I can do an audio minor illusion,
Kind
right?
of throw.
Double check.
Yeah. I mean, the acoustics in here are interesting, considering it's kind of cave with all the stalagmites and stalactites.
Really getting in tune with all the reverberation in the world around me.
Yeah.
I fucking toss it over there off of the walls.
Okay.
And waiting for the reaction to see what my
Roll a performance check.
Okay, so you're gonna save us all again with this roll.
I don't know.
Oh, here it comes.
Where's performance? I don't have it on there yet. Okay. Oh, okay, fuck cockballs.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, I do
what are
have.
the odds?
Yeah?
Sorry, go ahead.
I do have inspiration too.
You all do.
Oh shit!
You all do.
God damn it!
You all
forgot!
fucking do.
I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot to.
I'm gonna use mine now.
Yeah, that's probably a good
That's
idea.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
If
Performance.
you have anything, don't save it.
Oh!
Oh.
Look at Casey's smile.
So,
You
just to
saved us
clarify,
again.
you're trying to throw a lot of distracting noise over.
Like I want them
this
to
way?
think I'm going that way, playing instruments, and
Okay.
they recognize it also with Tom Haverford.
Yeah.
Tom Haverford.
Tom
Yeah.
Haverford.
With your fucking Pied Piper-like performance.
Yeah.
Both Drakes appear to be standing down as if they want to run up the stairs after you.
Okay.
That gate is open, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the gate is wide open.
My goal is on their movement. Could I move to counter? Because my action's done, but
Yeah.
I do want to move based off of what their next action is.
You could delay
My
your
movement.
move once they leave. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'll
That's
give
what
you
I'm
that. Gra, roll a death save, D20. Just a D20.
Nice.
You do have
You could-
inspiration?
You could have inspiration.
Yeah, I will inspire the fuck out of that.
God damn.
Why does it hurt so fucking bad tonight? Less
Because
than 5 on every roll.
here's why.
That is
because we
one
decided to attack without any spells.
Out of one out of
Tom
three,
Haverford, man.
1 out of 3 death save fails.
Yeah.
2 more to go.
Is that
Odds are for you.
I know, right?
As you all near this creature, hear it kind of. You've kind of lost sight of Gra, like sinking deeper and deeper into the maw. You can see almost like while still holding you, sort of spins around in a 180 and spits his body almost cocooned in a thick, like viscous gel, like a balled up giant Gra, and just spits it near the egg.
Oh no!
Is it my silhouette? Oh, we're gonna be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
food. We're all gonna be the food.
Yeah. Now you get it.
Ah.
Meh.
And an unconscious, like almost like fucking alien type movie, like falling out of the venom sac, like just curled up in a fetal position, giant ball of Gra, just covered in thick fucking Ghostbusters like fluid, lays there curled up near one of the eggs.
Can I at least be like flexing in like a pose?
Oh yeah, like you're
like
curled up so tight that like your arms are like flexing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
I-
look good, especially with that sheen glistening on your body
Oh,
with
yeah.
that thick layer.
Like I'm
And it's
relaxed.
almost enlarging your muscles as like the the caustics move through it.
Trying to draw
Jesus,
this
guys.
and I can't.
This Drake moves its double move in pursuit of what it believes is 9, leaving into the sacred dragon chamber. Krennic,
Yup.
still dangling upside down, but having some success with eyeball poking.
Yeah.
You've seen Gra get spit out as described here.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to wiggle out.
Okay, and so
Oh, no!
neutralized.
Great.
Let me just double check thing here.
Great idea.
And
Like,
you
is
wiggle,
he-
you wiggle free.
Ah.
So he's in combat with me and Krennic. Like, how does this all work out?
Yeah. He's got all these arms.
Yeah, he's got 6 arms
But only one eyeball.
Yep.
and 1 mouth, as far as you know.
Then. Okay.
Probably a butthole somewhere.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Is that my action, or is that like yeah?
That is your action, yeah.
Alright.
But you are free.
Can I do?
You're
Can
all
I-
free now.
Yeah.
Not all of you.
You had to do it. Now we're dead.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Now.
I'm going to. Fuck, man! I can't do anything.
Gotta be quick here. I'm gonna
Fly
start
away.
enforcing the auto dodge stand your ground rule.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly. Fucking, I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere.
You
I move
fly
over
straight
to.
up.
I move over to Gra.
Straight up in the air.
No,
Okay.
no, no. I'm not moving outside of,
Of the 3 range.
third range. I'm just like
Okay.
gonna dance around it, like
Careful of the cloud,
tumble,
yeah.
tumble,
careful of the
tumble.
cloud.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. And now I'm over by like Gra's corpse.
Yeah. And as
Silhouette,
you,
sorry,
as, you
silhouette.
as you fly near his corpse-like silhouette, you see swarming at the base of the egg and coming out of the egg numerous little worms moving towards Gra.
No,
Okay.
don't let
Yep.
them go in my eyes.
He's gonna try
Ew,
to get
up
him
your
to take
butt.
the worm.
He's
Yeah.
going to he's not gonna take the worm. The worm's gonna take him.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Date range.
That's for sure.
That guy is
That's it.
dead.
I wanna be a
This
kobold.
guy is trying to hack and slash at the lizard who flipped over. Completely misses. And we're back to Auric, Grimlaw, and Groin.
My last little thing before the end of my turn, I just want to yell to Auric, "Keep him busy!"
'Kay.
That's it.
Auric?
Well, Oric is gonna shoot him so hard in the eye hole.
I mean, 10 times the charm, right?
I mean, at this point, this is literally the 3rd time I've shot him. So
He
Oh
shoots
my
him
God.
so hard, he shoots Gra.
I'm not kidding you. If
Okay.
If this doesn't hit, I'm uninstalling.
Yeah. I think he's gonna need a new computer to get
What
some
are the
fresh digital
odds?
dice in here.
I'm
Roll a
not kidding
4.
you. I'm gonna log off and I'm gonna uninstall,
He's
and
gonna
then
get
I
a
will
4.
reinstall it, and it's gonna
Since
take a
it's been
couple
publicly
hours,
stated,
but I'm gonna be back.
Bottom
you
right,
have
bottom right.
inspiration.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I'll roll whatever the fuck, but
You can
it's
choose
not
to-
gonna. It's
yeah,
not
you
gonna
He's gonna get a
fucking
4.
help, man.
He's gonna get a
Choose
4.
after.
Oh!
Oh my God!
There you go.
Finally!
You connected the eyeball.
Wow. So, roll damage.
Yay. We did it, guys.
We finally connected.
Oh!
When it counted.
Yes.
12 points of damage. Nice.
Oh my
Dude.
god.
It's starting to look a little injured.
Starting to look a little bit like Chris's. Orc, you come through in the clutch in every round. You just take a little bit of Revan to get
So-
started.
Yeah.
Ordic in his fancy new dragon chainmail armor is just wiggling around in the arms of this thing and finally gets a bolt cocked in and fires it straight into the eyeball.
Oh.
For
Can I
max
use my
damage.
entire
For
move action
max.
to try to like wiggle free after he gets hit.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah, you
That's
fucked.
not how that works. You hear Grimlaw and Groin ferociously bite and hack at the last remaining kobold, who sounds like he's fumbling with another package or little toy up there for all of you. And at least one of them connects because there is screams, and it does not sound like Grimlaw. Dragon! Just comes like reverberating through the chamber. Finally, 9, you see this big fucker leave and follow after the little one towards the sound of the Pied Piper-like performance that you did, sending them both scampering off now towards the worship chamber of the dragons. You may take your move that you've been holding.
Okay, I'm gonna make yeah. I'm gonna bound my way over to this rock and do the same thing.
Okay.
Sitting above the clouds.
All right. So, in order to do so, since you already used your action, you'd have to take like a full move. So you would have to climb down like the 25 feet.
Yep.
And then, are you using
feline agility?
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Cool. All right. So with that, you're able to scamper over to this other pillar, take pretty solid cover behind it, and you're climbing up back to above the clouds.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you have repositioned, and once more we move to the next round. Let's
see if I die yet.
Oh God! At this point, I've rolled so many times that I'm happy just sharing that. But basically, a 50 or higher is what we're looking for to get electrocuted. But it crackles. It feels like you can feel the tension in the air almost with the amount of electricity building up in here. But once more, for some reason, it has not shot forth and electrocuted you. We're back to the top of the order with 9.
Yeah. I'm going to do. Can this thing can speak, obviously? So.
Yeah.
Hey, you big ugly fucker!
Oh, that's right.
As I dip my head under the clouds. Hey, look at me, you big stupid fuck! And then I just sit there waiting. I want to hold my move again just as a reaction to his tentacles coming to me. I want to try and dodge it if he does that. But
Like
also
how-
I'm casting. Yeah.
How are you positioning, like when you do your things?
Okay, so I'm like a cat would be on a wall, kind of
Yeah.
claws out into the stalactite.
Because I mean, basically, you have total cover right now, but able
Yeah.
to see him, you will have to poke out a little bit.
And I'm doing this. It's like I'm above the clouds because I don't want to get electrocuted. I'm kind of like poking my head down. And think of like cartoon
Yeah,
where
yeah.
the head just kind of
Yep, like
shows
Jack
up.
and the Beanstalk kind of coming down through the clouds
Exactly,
almost, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hoping that my words cut through this fog into
Okay.
his stupid eyeball.
All right. Let me
That's
see
also
that.
going to be casting Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Your words appear to have no effect.
Sounds about right. Okay.
Yeah. Gra.
Right, Gra's never stopped flexing, and even in his death throes, his muscles are just fucking tight.
Yep, roll that D20.
Way tight.
Tight.
Oh,
Very
if only
tight.
they were a tiny bit tighter, you would have instantly snapped out of
That's
it.
alright. He's just happy to.
He's
not
in there,
be
one
dead.
and one.
Yeah.
He's at that 50 percentile, you know.
Yep.
Okay. With that,
Never
total
stop flexing.
cover. Total cover. 1 second.
You are not immune from tentacles and eyeball
But I
blasting.
did hold my movement too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you cannot be. You are completely concealed. You cannot be targeted. With that total cover you got there.
Okay.
Despite that, one of the tentacles does whip towards you and sort of smack against the pillar, and it's enough to kind of draw your attention that you notice another egg against the wall here.
Ooh.
Nestled between the wall and the pillar there, as this guy comes at you.
Fuck.
The dick monster?
Yeah, like the tentacle slaps against the pillar
Okay.
where 9 is kind of, like almost like like as he was cutting him with his words. Gra, Krennic, he
Yeah.
sends some shit your way, man.
No, but Oric, it was so distracting.
He
Oh,
definitely
the-
was, but this guy also has 5 free arms right now.
Fuck.
But his eyes
None of
are
that
squinty.
matters.
Eyes squinty.
None of that
That
matters.
is true. His eye is quite squinty, but this guy's pretty resilient.
He hasn't brushed his teeth in a long time.
Nothing really matters to me.
Boo, 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 boo.
So after the
That
remaining,
picture.
after actually only you notice that even though he's got 5 arms free, only 4 of them lash out at you guys. 1 towards 9, 3 towards Krennic, and the third one slaps and scoops you back out of the air, the ground. I don't know where you are, but you are once more grappled and kind of pressed against the wall with another one of these arms. And as it pushes you against the wall, it almost like reels you back in again, even pulling Oric in a little bit tighter, like it wants to feed again. These guys, as far as you know, the Drakes have scampered off into the chamber. Krennic.
Okay. All right, I want to try something heroic. Let's see if this works.
Worked last time.
If he's got me and he sucked me back in, he's got me kind of like hovering above Gra, and if Gra's in any kind of position where maybe his mouth is like slightly open, I'm gonna like rip this health potion that I got that I think is a health potion.
Okay.
And just try to like with my monk ability steady it as I pour it from this high into his mouth.
You are relatively close right now.
Yeah.
Hold on to me. Hold on tight.
So you can roll a dexterity check to basically, while being smashed against a wall by a tentacle, reel back in, and you are now in the air dangling above this thing who's like... And you see Gra down below there, like just curled up.
No!
Can I inspire? Did I already do that?
You still have it.
Can I please do this? Alright.
Don't roll snake eyes.
Love it.
How do you
Oh,
toy
yes.
with us so
I-
hard?
Yes.
You're toying so hard.
This is amazing.
My
How do you go
emotions.
from 1 to 20?
My emotions.
That was the whole party you just had in that roll.
What the fuck?
Oh my fucking god.
You're alive, dude.
Holy shit.
You get to live to see
Oh
another
my
day.
So, in
God.
what was almost Krennic smashing 500 gold pieces of healing on the ground, it instead smashes into Gra's mouth. Krennic, go ahead and roll 4d4.
Fuck.
Oh, please roll good, dude. Anything.
Oh, because it doubles
I mean,
on that
anything.
as well?
No, this was...
That is nearly max!
Oh my
That is nearly max!
So,
What have
Krennic,
you done?
with an unidentified potion that was only described as being red and sparkly, smashes this really rare potion down on Gra's face, still covered with the gelatinous fucking layer, mucous membrane, I guess we could call it. And you just you fumble this potion in the air as you're dangling in the tendril, catch it with one of your quick monk-like actions, and just smack it down towards Gra's face, and it explodes all over his mouth, dripping down with red sparkly juice like a fucking gummy berry potion. And you, Gra, immediately rise back up off the ground with only 4 points of damage taken. You just get healed for 19 points of damage.
Oh my god!
Is this thing surprised?
It's a
Does it-
fucking
is it
recurring
surprised
theme.
by my aweakness?
I
Oh wait, it's not
Yeah,
grappling
Coog,
me. It's
that's
not
great.
grappling me. I'm just up.
What
Did you
in
try
the
that from
actual
Coog?
fuck?
Yeah.
I mean honestly, did the same thing that 9 did last episode just right now.
Oric, you did not use your inspiration yet, did you? Or did
No.
you?
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh my god, dude.
Fucking use it.
Fucking asshole.
Use it.
Alright.
Critical one!
Oric and Grimla and Groin.
Pity.
Hi.
What just happened?
Hey, buddy, pal,
Hey.
comrade.
Uh-huh.
I remember that I have a cutting weapon that was Furlum's.
Yeah, the reach weapon, the halberd. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't do other things, does it? From
Hmm.
brief time that Orc
Yeah,
spent with it?
Nah,
Probably not.
You don't know. It looks like
Orc is
a
gonna
well-made
just-
halberd.
Fuck it. Orc is just gonna smash the tentacle around him with his hammer and make it drop him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Perfect.
You like a big ass fucking braided battle rope, like you just like into it, and it is not strong enough to do anything that you
Classic.
can tell.
Classic Orc. Perfect.
Yeah, you still have inspiration.
Dude, it's because you're rolling up, man. You gotta roll down to the right, Kyle?
Yep, down to the right.
Where
Guys,
was that
it doesn't
potion?
matter which way I roll, I always roll low. Just
Talking's
try
a free action. You definitely just heard Grimlaw scream and murder things. It sounded like.
Grandma, I need help over here. When I'm dying, and all of us are dying. Hello.
Okay, that's not the most motivational speech, but
Orc is not feeling very motivated right now
Yeah.
after his, I think, 4th really low out of 5 dice.
I
rolls.
hear you. Grimlaw, almost drenched in the blood of his brethren, riding Groin, comes cresting over the trench where the kobolds were, and in his arms, while on the back of Groin, he has a lit bundle.
Oh,
boy.
Say,
no!
Dragon!
Oh,
And
no.
Groin,
Everything, I
being,
love all of it.
being kicked and spurred into action to leap down over this 15-foot pit into a cloud-covered hole, it makes a dexterity check.
Kills
And
himself.
rolls a fucking 17
Oh.
plus 2. Grimlaw, riding on the back of him with a trajectory that looks true, picks up what could only be called a flaming bomb and is trying
my
to
God.
shove it into this thing's mouth.
Oh.
Grimlaw is the fucking man.
Kobolds know a thing or two about traps and treachery.
And glue.
I was gonna say
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
Auric, I'm gonna give you the option here to roll a d20, or if you want, Grimlaw will roll it.
You want to die or not die?
I don't know,
You
guys.
roll.
What do you think? What do you think? I've
Roll.
rolled.
You roll it. You roll it.
Oric
you roll it.
rolls everything.
4
Dude, you
out of
can't-
5
Orc.
have been
You
shitty
can't fuck up
rolls.
forever, man.
Yeah.
The odds are in your favor.
Roll it down.
Need
You-
more
you-
action.
Wait, Dave. Roll it down to the right, please.
Down to
Please.
right. Down to right.
You see on the back of this fucking small kobold, Grimlaw just in his hands, this flaming bomb just flying straight towards the mouth of this thing.
That was down to the right.
It was. And you know what? It was
It
better
was.
than a 5. It was double what you normally do.
It's true. That's so sad. You
Step
did
in the right
200% better than a normal roll.
Plus 3 for Grimlaw, and that definitely will not hit as the bomb goes smashing against the wall behind him.
Does it
And
hit
there's
the egg?
like a no, like it's like on the wall, like he's fucking airborne, 15 feet in the air, or even higher actually with the jump. It just goes flying past everyone towards as he looks back at the mouth, and him and Groin kind of land on the ground near the pillar here. Yeah, that guy leaves. You don't know where those fuckers went. Once more.
Okay.
Next
I look
round.
down over there and I see the.
Well, before that happens,
What is it? Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, the lightning hit us.
just barely.
So it's just the tip then, right?
Oh. I rolled minimum damage. You all take
Just
a
the
little
tip.
tickle of electricity as your hair stands on its end if you have hair, and you all take 1 point of damage.
Rod's nipples become hard.
And you remember that you're awake and that you have nipples, which you
They
appreciate.
poke holes through the armor.
When I poke my head down there and I see the egg that's sitting over here,
Uh-huh.
this section.
Yep.
Does it look like something I could carry? I could pick up? I could put on my person.
How strong are you? You've got 0 strength. Let me just look
11.
at one thing really quickly. Carrying capacity. You look like you could just barely pick this thing up. Like, if you were to size it up, you're guessing it's like in the neighborhood of 150 to 200 pounds.
Okay, fuck that then. And how big does it look like compared to using me as for scale? How tall is it to me?
Let me just double check something real quick.
I'm actually looking at it with my tail from a distance. You know, like sometimes painters will put the thumb up,
Yeah,
but I'm using my tail to like, because I have the stripes on my tail, and that kind of gives me a tick mark depending on how far, you know, I'm zeroing out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You think it looks to be about like maybe 5-ish feet tall?
Okay. Okay. Very good. Then I am going to do the same movement over to here.
Okay.
And as I'm noticing the egg, I see my spear that's next to it. It's in the ground.
It's still right here, yeah.
And
Daddy?
I would never leave you. And I pick him up.
Oh,
And-
Casey, do it.
I still have like 15 feet, I think, to move, but I'm gonna toss the spear first
Okay.
from behind this rock
Like,
at the eyeball.
Do it. Do it.
Do
it.
I really want those words to sing that I would never leave you, and then I throw them.
Throw
like-
me!
I'm
Casey,
gonna-
please roll above a 5.
Yeah, man, dude. Let's find out here.
We're so bad tonight. Oh, okay. Well,
Over-
you did it.
over a
you
5.
Did it. Yeah.
Yep, it's over
It's
5.
double a 5,
And
actually.
the spear is over the creature. And over there.
That
now.
thing
What the
sucks so
fuck?
much ass.
What are we
Okay,
on, dude?
I'm gonna use the rest of my. Let's see, I moved 10 feet down, and I have 30, I think, altogether. So,
Okay.
and I was up. So, what does that make me? Is that all my moves?
Well, I
This
mean,
is
you went down 25 feet and
Over 10.
Yeah,
Yes, I need
yeah.
input.
So
I'm
you
good,
are
I'm
on
good.
the ground level
Yeah.
at this pillar. Yeah.
Yep.
Gra, you are awake, and there is like a sweet, sort of sparkling liquid like on your lips, and you don't know exactly what happened, but
Tastes
some
like
of the broken
raspberry.
shards of glass cutting into your face don't feel so bad considering like the surge, like someone like this is like the scene in fucking a Tarantino movie where we just punch the adrenaline shot into your heart, and like all of your corded muscles are just fucking flexed and veiny as all hell right now, and you are still covered with that beautiful mucous membrane, just giving you this very Herculean sheen as you rise up behind an enemy from the dead once more.
Can you describe to me 2 things? Which way is this thing facing? Is it facing
Yeah.
towards me?
Right now, its gaping mouth is got its chompers heading towards Krennic.
Okay, so it's pretty close to facing towards me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can you describe the teeth alignment? Is it like a shark's? Like, is it multiple rows of shark's teeth? Like, what's it?
It's a single row. I mean, like honestly, it's as pictured here.
All right.
There's no additional rows as you kind of go in, other than like things like smaller teeth that might be around that initial layer there.
How close am I to its mouth?
Yeah, I mean you're within melee range.
Like 5 feet?
Yeah.
How-
It's a
how-
big fucker.
All right. I'm sorry. There's so many technical questions going into this one. How wide is the mouth's span? Is it
How
is it like a 5 foot up and down?
I mean, it's big enough that it completely ate you.
all right.
So
I'm gonna yell
it
at this
could
thing.
stretch quite large.
All right. As a Jack Sparrow moment at the end of the second movie. Remember, you got that image in your head. He yells out to the Dildor. He's like, "Hey, ugly!" And then the Dildor looks at him and roars, and his mouth opens up, and Gra jumps in. Gra jumps in the mouth.
Like with a weapon in his hand?
Yeah, with the weapon in his hand, with
Okay,
a great
okay.
sword. With a great sword.
All right.
He's
Gotta
going
clarify,
in.
just in case.
He's trying to escape the bite down from the mouth. Is what's happening?
Okay.
Drax.
So
Yep. I'm Draxing it.
you're going in, and the follow up is to like just start
I'm stabbing up,
from within.
Stabbing up.
All right. I'm going to base this thing's gag reflex on how well you actually stab.
Yep. Okay. Let's go.
Because that's going to determine whether it actually bites you.
Yep. Okay. What am I rolling here?
Yeah, roll your attack.
Roll a fat
shit.
check.
Guys, here it goes. This is literally me dying or not.
Jesus.
Oh!
Dude.
So knowing the full flexibility of this thing's gaping maw, I kind of imagine you just shove a foot on the bottom like someone, kicking the door down, and you fucking pry it open and dive in, stabbing upward as you get inside there.
And did I hit it? I hit it, right?
Oh, you definitely hit it, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna use, move. Weapon attack, you spend one spirit.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm using a maneuvering attack.
Okay.
Can I see Krennic still?
I'm outside.
As you stab into this thing initially, the dripping mucus that surrounded you is connecting from the top and bottom rows of teeth, and yeah, you do see Krennic through that sort of prison of gel that you are now within. You are beyond the teeth line, it feels like.
Yeah, for sure. So maneuvering attack is basically I add the 1d8 to my attack roll, and then I can have Krennic move half his movement speed to get out of range of something without provoking opportunity attacks.
Krennic is very well. So Krennic is very much bound by a tentacle right now.
It says he can move half his radius without provoking opportunity attacks.
Huh.
I don't know what your ruling is on it.
Yeah,
but
you know what? Like, so you stabbing this thing in the maw and causing him to freak the fuck out. You're able to use your maneuvering attack not to let him move, but to give him, let's say, a free chance to break free of the tentacle. You can roll a. You can
and then here's
roll
the
a
damage
dex
I add.
save. And you do.
Yes! So like a tail tentacle whips me out.
Yeah, I mean, like, as you kind of see Gra just fucking go into this portal of stony flesh. There's like this squishing sound as he cuts, and the tentacle just briefly loses its tight grip around you, and you're able to use that opportunity to kind of slink free a little bit. And it takes 4 more points of damage. But it is its turn immediately following.
Shit, I hope it is.
So, it still has.
Keep in mind, Fiddy.
Yeah.
If
you are inside there, beyond the teeth line.
Okay, good. That's the important part.
One tentacle flies back at Krennic, misses. The other one flies towards Grimlaw and misses. The other one flies towards Groin and grabs him, sending Grimlaw rolling back off of Groin. One more and fourth final tentacle goes to grab Gra and does so. Both you and Groin are reeled in tight.
Wait, it grabs Gra?
Oh, fuck, I'm sorry.
Like it rips him
No, sorry. Which does mean it kind of comes for you inside. I had a momentary lapse of memory. But it does miss. As it, too, the final one whips past Krennic here. And it is Krennic's turn, who is still free at the moment.
Nice. I want... Shit. Who's doing, the most damage to it?
I'm in its mouth.
I mean... Yeah, I mean, you and Gra, I guess? As far as you can tell? Snap judgments here.
I know. Fuck, I'm just gonna keep beating the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's just like a sound plan.
Yeah. Double-handed. Yeah, double-handed staff, and then kick, right into the eye, just with martial arts.
Yep.
So, oh, come on! You rolled off the 20!
I saw the 20!
Bullshit!
You know why? It went to the top right, dude.
I did. You're right, I did. I did go to top right.
It does that every time.
Bottom right.
All right, here's bottom right. Here's bottom right.
Yeah!
Oh my god, bottom right!
Bottom right for life. Bottom right for life. I'm just saying. Casey,
bottom right.
you were smart to pick that up, dude.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
So your blow misses, but you kind of use the momentum of you just twirling to come around and just fucking land another kick right into its eye.
That was IRL Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Oh, God. Man.
It's starting to look injured. And as it does so, with a critical hit such as this, Auric, you can roll a strength, so an athletics or an acrobatics check. New dice? No dice.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man. Alright. Okay.
Or one day, man.
It is actually your turn proper now, and you are still in the grip of one of this thing's arms.
Which way did you roll it, Orc?
Bottom right. Doesn't fucking
Damn,
matter.
dude. Maybe you go left or right. I
Dead
don't
center.
know.
Dead
Dead
center.
Yep.
Dead.
Oh,
What are- Warhammer.
Ah, Jesus.
Swing and a miss. Did you ever end up using your inspiration?
Yeah, I don't know if he did.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. I'm gonna go with no.
I used mine. Gra
I
used
used mine.
his. And I think that
I
was
used
it.
mine.
And Krennic used yours, yeah.
This is
Okay. Dave, you still there?
Oh, what? Yeah.
Did you use have you used your inspiration yet? And or
I have not.
do you want
do it.
to?
Do it. Use
Now's
it.
the time.
How is the time?
Sure.
He's so defeated.
Dude, I mean, what? I mean, I seriously don't know what to say. Like, rewatch this video and
We're
count
all
the
rolling
number of
fives.
times
Six.
that had
All
been
rolling fives,
below
yeah.
fucking 5.
Yep.
I seriously, at this
You
point, I
got
don't
like
know what
7
to do.
tonight.
Like, this is the most frustrating shit. But I mean, it's not anybody's fault. It's just fucking work. So
I rolled a 17
I
going
don't know
into
what
his
to-
mouth when it mattered, but other than that, it's been 5s. I've been unconscious the whole time.
Alright. Well,
Good lord. I mean, this is just a shit night for us.
it's not very good.
What are the odds? Biddy's like, yup, this is an easy monster. You should be able to
This
kill
is an
this.
easy monster. Fuck that, man.
No, it's not easy.
Got 6 arms. Oh
Man,
my god.
I legitimately don't know what to tell you. I
Okay.
can't roll above a 10 to save.
Did you
my
roll
fucking
that one?
life.
Did you get that Steam controller?
Oh, shit.
Borrow Casey's Steam controller.
Grimlaw moves in and
No, I gotta use that shit.
rolls to attack.
Does he know what to attack? Oh my
So-
god.
Nope.
Grimlaw.
rolls terribly.
Shame on you.
Apple's not falling far from the tree.
Groin
Yep.
also can't seem to bite anything.
We're all gonna die.
And no lightning. 9.
No lightning. Wow.
It's 50% chance. Those are the only rolls that have been good so far for
Yeah.
some things.
9 climbs up that stalactite, cursing at the spear all the way up to that fucking piece of shit. God damn it,
You're
useless.
cursing your weapon?
Yeah, that I threw 'cause it's just useless. And then
It gets disadvantage.
I look over to the monster. I'm like, "You look like a big dick." And then no, I don't want to cast it yet. Okay, and then I'm going to use that as a vicious mockery.
Okay. Alright. So far, none of your words have hurt this thing. Maybe
No,
this
it's
is the
telling me
one.
it's very wisesome.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
Jesus
it ain't.
Christ.
Keeps rolling 18s.
But I did it as I was climbing above the clouds again.
Okay. Alright, so you're there about 25 feet again? Gra, you are inside this thing right now. You can feel it trying to force you out or forward using like its throat muscles, if you could call them that, to try to shove you back towards the teeth line, presumably to eat you again.
Am
What are you
I
doing?
reading this correctly? I'm at 5 HP out of 23.
No, that means you've taken 5 damage.
Oh, so I'm pretty
you gotta
full up.
math it up. Yeah, you have 18 health.
Dude,
Okay.
you're good.
Yeah, I'm way good now. I'm in this thing's mouth. Okay, I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna keep crawling back into his throat as far as I can.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna start stabbing up as hard as I possibly can with my greatsword.
Okay. Well, fuck. With advantage, roll to attack.
Yeah.
It can't escape you.
I know.
All right, here comes the other one.
Oh, there we go.
That'll hit.
All right, and here comes the old DMG.
Whoa, wait.
Mm.
What?
I don't know what just happened there.
Why? What effect did you apply?
I just rolled the great axe damage, the slashing damage.
Oh, you still had maneuvering. You had applied a maneuvering attack before. That's fine. I'm gonna count the first die roll that came through, which was the 9 plus 4. So it's 13 points of damage.
Okay, and on top of that,
Mhm.
can I see anybody out of the outside of the mouth while I'm in there? have
No,
line of sight?
you've gotten so far into this thing right now that you see nothing.
Ross starts laughing uncontrollably. He knows he has this thing dead. He's just hacking at it.
Okay.
Here. From the outside.
He's in there. He's alive.
This
We can
thing
help
has
him.
now taken all 4 of its arms, which have quite a long reach, as you all have seen demonstrated now. And you, everyone on the outside, see 4 of the 5 free tentacles kind of like form up back into, like when it was camouflaged as a stalagmite, almost into like a spear, and like a girl around a toilet in high school just
Pershing.
shoves it into its own mouth, clasping and reaching
It wants
for
out.
Gra.
It let go of everybody?
No, it's got 6 tentacles, 4 of them go in.
Okay. I want a shirt that says that. It's got 6 tentacles, 4 go in.
So, one of them, which dropped a natural 20 because it had disadvantage on all of these, comes reaching back down the 20 or so feet that you've been slipping and stabbing your way down into the center of this massive thing. And it grabs you and just fucking throws you out.
Do I take damage when it grabs me?
You just come flying out and smacking against this pillar down onto the ground. You don't take a ton of damage. You're still coated in this membrane, and you almost like kind of bounce and slide against everything.
I
You
do
take
take
2
damage.
points, 2 points of damage.
I want to
Nice.
use maneuvering attack on this thing.
Okay.
Who's
Maneuvering attack.
entangled with it?
It's just Orc, and actually Orc and Groin right now.
I'm gonna use maneuvering attack on this thing.
All right.
Oh no, I can't use
Well,
that.
yeah, I mean,
when
you
I
just use
when
it.
I
got
hit it,
smacked. Yeah, okay.
yeah, never mind.
I thought you had something that let you react to being damaged.
I have
Uh,
parry, but I'm not gonna use it.
Krennic.
Yeah. Oh man, I love that. I love that red icon. I'm just
I
gonna
know, right?
straight up attack. Bloodlust. Go for the eye. We have to help him. And I get inspired by Graz from the inside, and I deliberately go for the eye so I don't like hit. No,
Oh
fuck
my
you.
Jesus
Fuck
fucking
you.
Christ!
Again. And then
What is
here's
tonight?
the claws. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the claws are great.
You rolled a natural one, so...
It's responding to the friggin' claws, but it doesn't like my stick.
Natural one and an opening attack assuredly leads to complete failure on the rest
On
of
all
the...
attacks?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that how
Yeah.
I've always played it that way.
All right.
Played it that way.
New to me. New
Order
to
of
me.
operations
Didn't expect that.
is important. You swing with the staff initially?
I guess.
You hit yourself in
Yes,
the dick.
I was a
Well, I mean-
double-handed quarterstaff.
Yeah, okay.
That's what that
yeah.
attack was.
Your staff goes flying into its mouth. And you're like,
God damn it! Use
Ordic.
it. Cross for you.
You were so inspired, you just fucking freaked out.
I didn't want to hit Gra.
Ordic.
Auric? Did we lose Auric?
No
Uh-oh.
work.
Oh no.
That's in line. That's in line with.
Like
Wait,
the
the
dice
dice
are
just got
red now.
red.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
know.
that's great. Hot like the fucking molten core.
Oh.
Poor Auric.
Grimlaw, seeing Auric in dire straits, uses his inspiration. And
You had inspiration this whole time?
Yeah.
Wow.
And hacks and slash futilely at the tentacle gripping Auric. Groin is also trying to break free. Man. Nope. And we're back to the top of the order. And no lightning. Still.
Wow. What are the odds on
Oh, sorry. It's 9.
I'm going to unhook my whip. And I'm going to do this like underhand Indiana Jones, like whoosh.
Whip.
Shit.
One whip versus 6. Let's see what you got.
I'm going to cut through this fog all
5?
the way to his eyeball. Let's see. Yeah.
Here comes the 5.
Come on, baby.
On,
I'm trying to
bottom
find
right.
what
Bottom right.
it's
It.
on.
You know how to do it.
Where are you attacking? Alright,
It spun.
doesn't
It
matter.
spun off the 15. That
It
was so
spun
bad.
off 15.
God damn it.
Are you holding
What is
back
that?
behind the
This is
pillar?
Cursed.
Yeah.
This is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Cursed just a little bit.
Am I within Iron Comet range of this thing?
What?
Huh?
You mean it's within
Yeah.
your range?
Yeah. You're 10 feet. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna. You know what? No. Fuck it. I'm gonna coup de grace. I'm gonna run up this thing. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna overhand greatsword this thing. Right in the eyeball.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, why
Oh
not?
my fucking god.
That's
Is it hard to hit? Ah. Does it feel like natural armor or something, or is this?
Yeah, it looks
This
like it looks like it was literally made out of like stony flesh.
This is the internet fucking with us, boys.
This is what I hear tonight.
Yeah.
God damn
That's
it.
us trying to stand up.
It's like the whole fucking night.
This thing's level 2, guys. Why can't you kill it?
I know. God damn it. Come on.
Right, just face bombs.
Yeah. Well, you don't need to because you got a tentacle around you.
All right.
Okay.
It's another tentacle around Krennic. And there's a tentacle around Grimlaw. And Groin's already in, and every single person except for 9 is pulled in around this fucking thing tightly. And you can feel its Samal is going to consume one of you. Krennic.
Okay. I'm going to. Yeah. Oh, so shit. My quarterstaff's gone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my sword.
Okay.
I just pull out my sword. You face the blade, and I just attack with the blade.
Okay.
That will hit.
Oh, you hit it?
Thanks, Krennic.
With the blade, and then I followed up with martial arts.
That'll hit.
And that's a claw in the eye.
Yeah, there you go.
These all
There you
hit.
go.
These all hit.
Thank God.
That.
Better sound effect. Auric.
Here comes Auric. It can't get any redder, I don't think. Let's do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Black on black. That's
Wait, that's
presumptuous.
that's
That was
D8.
damage. That
Oh,
was
it's
damage.
damage. It's damage.
That was a D8.
Dude, that's how confident he is.
Oh,
Just
Come
not-
on, come on.
is that not
Not
us?
hit.
Oh,
Jesus
come
Christ.
on.
Sorry.
Better
I'm sorry.
He did do a 300% better than
God.
you.
Yeah, then they got that going too.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Dipshit.
And that's not going either.
This is
Okay.
Uncomfortably
At least
weird.
we're getting into a rhythm
Okay,
here. Now we're
this
back
is
to
what-
another round. We're on fucking round 9, and
That's it.
still no lightning for some fucking reason. 9.
Okay, that's it.
I-
I'm gonna jump off of this pillar, and I'm gonna fucking, as he's got all my friends bound, I'm gonna just jump up onto his eyeball
Uh-huh.
and just start.
Oh, I tried that last time. It didn't work.
Grapple it.
Oh well, I'm just gonna use my move.
Oh, cat
my
scratching.
I want to do like a double movement. No. I want him to come after me. I want to get in his eye like I'm gonna attack him.
He does
but I
have
want
one
to-
tentacle free still.
If it's whether it be a deception or sleight of hand, I want to like make him try and hit me, but me dodge his attack.
Okay.
So he pokes himself in the eye, kind of like a little Three Stooges, if you will.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it like a boink left? Like what is that?
Oh my god, guys.
All right.
How are we
So
rolling sub 5?
so you're
every
trying to
round?
pounce on him
25 feet.
and then
Yeah.
wait for him to attack and then get out of the way, like something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like use my movement as my, my movement, and then my action as another movement that hurts him, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, essentially, like I would kind of consider this like an improvised action where you kind of move, hold, and then like acrobatics your way out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would agree.
All right. Yeah. You move in and pounce onto him and hold. Gra.
All right, so I'm being grappled right now. I got a thing around me.
Everyone but 9.
Is
I
it?
hope he's looking at me too. I hope he's like I'm in his
Yeah, like-
eye. He can't see shit.
Is it around my waist? Is it around my leg?
It's around your waist. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use the iron comment on this thing.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. Come on, iron, right in the eye, obviously. Come on, buddy, my old friend. Jesus. Okay, is that enough? 15?
No, it's not enough.
Oh my god.
No.
No, come on, guys. Fuck. All right. See
You
you
got like
guys.
a.
Okay. With 9 on his eyeball, 9. You can tell that he was
Doesn't
getting
like
ready
him.
to try to eat Gra again.
Oh, he's not a smart animal.
Just have him
but
fucking eat work.
before he
That's
does it, his tentacle is coming towards you. You can roll your acrobatics check.
Dave, is that you, man? You're back.
I mean, I haven't left. I just, there's
Face
nothing.
palm.
He just hasn't.
I
There
don't
it
know
is.
what to
There it
fucking
is.
say.
You're on his eye and you hit
Okay.
17.
So you're bouncing back towards the pillar?
Yeah, just kind of go. I'm staying on his face still.
Oh, okay, so
I
you
just
just sort of like scurrying around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a cat that used to do this with birds.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
she would like pretend, and the bird would dive bomb her, and then she'd turn around and fucking smack it into the ground.
Okay.
Hopefully he hits a hell of a lot harder than I do.
He smacks himself in the eye quite strongly. He's like he like comes to hit you. And you can see that the eye itself is partially like like when an animal has a wounded eye and it's like mostly closed, but there's still a slit. That's the current status.
Okay.
So it's with that that it now bites at you while you're on its face. It bites at Gra, its original intended target, with disadvantage to once again try to eat you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Don't thank him yet.
You rolled 2
Wow.
nat 20s.
I rolled 2 nat 18s.
I mean, come on. Like, that's par for the course.
And
Max
you take
damage.
16 points of damage.
Do I get any reaction to that?
Do you have a reaction thing? Like a
I
parry?
have a bonus action, and I have
No.
a parry.
Yeah, you can only use reactions in response to being hit. If you've got one, I would definitely use it.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction. I'll use parry.
Okay.
That is not gonna help.
That is gonna help because he rolled almost minimal damage dice. So instead of 16, you take 11, meaning that you are. Ooh.
That's minimal.
It's minimal, but you are still unconscious.
Oh my gee!
Just
what the
fucking barely.
fuck?
God damn it.
Okay. And you are going in the mouth.
Again.
Guys, you got any more potions? You want a wonder potion in my face?
Oh shit! I did that on the wrong person. Oh wait, fuck! I'm looking at 9 the whole time. You taking 11 points of damage is only 18 out of 23. I was doing that to 9.
Oh my god! Thank
That's why I'm
Jesus.
dead.
You are still dangled there and being chewed on, but not inside the mouth. 9.
close,
I think you
though.
only had like 5 points of damage. I don't remember. It was something like that. Krennic.
Okay.
Okay.
That drawing you did?
Yeah.
I
That's
know,
gonna be your new tattoo, Gra.
Yep. This is
Oh my
absolutely only the.
The one where
opposite.
his ass is out of it.
Yeah, where the butt's out.
I am just everything. You face the blade again. The blade.
Oh, you got it! You got it!
Yeah, and then the claw.
Yep.
Maybe.
Uh huh.
Feathers to the eye.
Okay, I need a calculator.
It's dead.
The
It's
6
dead.
plus
We're
8
alive.
is a 12.
We're barely alive.
Oh,
a
it is
14.
so barely alive,
It's a
but it is
14.
every tentacle holding people is kind of just snarling and dangling about, and the one free is still sort of grasping at its wounded eye, like trying to feel out and find 9. Oric.
Come on, Ark.
Oric.
Do it. Coup de grace. Oh my god.
Does it have disadvantage? I didn't see the roll yet.
It's 14.
I mean,
Is it
Oric.
the eyeball?
Well, it will. Oric doesn't have disadvantage.
How?
Grimlock hacks and slashes, but fails.
Ow.
Groin bites and kicks, but fails. And
I mean, the odds of this are insane. At this point.
well, finally, there's some lightning.
Oh my god.
Very minimal.
Okay.
Everyone
Enough to
takes
kill me?
2 points of damage. It is not enough to kill you. It does crackle through the creature a little bit as well, who is looking on its last fucking burst of adrenaline right now.
You mean like it gets lightning damaged?
It does.
Oh shit.
9.
Come on,
I'm gonna
cat. You
Cat
can do
claw
it.
its eyes, just
Yeah.
just get up in there.
Yeah. You don't feel like you'd have to do much to fucking just destroy this
Okay, I'm
thing.
gonna make
Like,
soup out
peel
of
its
it.
eyelid back and let it snap back in its eyeball.
It's a very appropriate track. And that's a good roll.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Go ahead and tell us how
Oh yeah.
just
Oh my
claw
God.
and rip through this eyeball until you finally get through to mushy brain-like matter.
Like
Enough
a
to
cat
sort of
playing with
stop.
a dead bird.
Yeah, enough to stop the fucking electric signals moving through the tentacles that are gripping all of your friends right now.
Oh my god.
I almost 9 almost goes really feline here, feral here, and as the eyeball comes loose from the socket, he plays with it, bats around with it like a dead bird. You know what I mean? And he kind of almost forgets about his surroundings and the danger.
That's not what it sounds like. We know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Squish.
Whiff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you reach in there, you just
Jesus
start ripping
Christ.
the balls dangling free, the eyeball, and you finally, like, there's an orifice now that just, like, it's fucking gray brain matter with this same mucous membrane that you can just rip at and finally just smash through until all the tentacles, like, flump onto its sides until it's back into this stone-like pillar form, and everyone is just dropped and rolled out across the floor like a bunch of fucking bowling balls.
Jesus.
Oh.
Look at we have more green than we did last time.
I
So-
know, right? Gross stands up. He splats the mucus off him. He's like laughing, and he walks over to the big dildo and he starts looking over it for anything valuable.
Yeah, let's all take a second here.
Yeah.
He's really happy that we just killed this thing. He's against all odds. He's like, he's triumphant. And in this thing.
We are out of initiative. You have spotted 2 dragon eggs of the 3 you've heard about.
One here. Oops.
The
Yep.
occasional slight ripples of lightning haven't gone away.
Yeah, we gotta be quick.
All right, let's snag. All right, 9. Do you want to snag one, and then who's closest to the other one?
We must be quick.
All right, I'll grab this one over here.
You're grabbing them?
I'm grabbing this one.
Where's the other one?
It's
I don't
right
remember
by
where the
you.
other one is. Oh. Okay.
Like right on top of you.
You all... Well, alright. Growl, roll a strength check.
Gladly.
I don't think I'll be able to do it by myself.
About
Okay.
par for the course.
You sort of lift and pull this thing up and realize that it's anchored pretty well into the ground. Like almost like if someone had dug out like a hole for it and kind of molded the ground around it. These things appear to be incubating. You feel like you could remove it, but if caution wasn't taken, You know, like when you got like a crate of eggs and like one of them cracks and bleeds, but then gets stuck and hardened in there. You feel like that might happen.
I take caution and I go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Give me
Caution
another
means it's
strength
gonna
check.
take more time, or what is that? What does caution cost us?
Gra channels his mother, Elkhorn Hair, cradling him. He remembers how it felt to be cradled. He pulls on the egg.
Okay. Roll another strength check.
Channel the cradle.
Come on, baby.
You, but fucking barely, lift this thing up and cradle it in your arms like a giant fucking dragon egg, baby. You notice as you pull it free, like that bunch of these fucking worms just kind of spill off from it, and there's a bunch that kind of at the base of it, underneath, like kind of like when you lift a rock up and there's maggots everywhere. There's just tons of them.
Are they like going into my skin or anything?
No, none of
Okay.
them. Like I mean, they're kind of like dripping and dropping off. None of them are really coming at you. They don't seem like super intelligent or anything. So we're out of initiative. What's everyone doing?
Ugh.
Loot the eyeball monster too. I'm just trying to get out of here while I can.
Yes,
well,
the treasure chest and sacks of gold that you find inside of him.
Hey, who knows what he's got?
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
you
knows
never-
what he's
yeah,
got?
you
What's
never
the
know.
eyeball
I was
made
gonna
out
say,
of?
I was gonna
It's a
say when
bone
I
ball.
ripped out his eyeball out,
Yeah.
I want to see if I could see any like weapons sticking up through his belly from other past enemies.
No, you do not.
It's a dildor, man.
And then the egg that I'm next to, it feels the same as far as
Yeah.
trying to pry it away.
Mm-hmm.
I say, Krennic, help me with this egg, and I take my cat nail and I'm trying to like slightly pry off the adhesive or whatever feels like it's molded around the best I can around the edges before I pull, just to secure its safety.
Okay.
I
When I'm
help.
rocking it.
I aid.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Give him AIDS.
It's heavy for me, so I need.
All right. Yeah. Roll with advantage there.
What am I rolling?
Klug.
It would still be a strength check. That's awesome.
It's too funny.
Yep.
Oh, no.
shit.
Oh, but with advantage.
With advantage.
Oh, okay. That
Thanks-
1 to
thanks,
20.
Krennic.
That
Oh,
1
God.
to 20.
Oh, just to the right. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, thank you. I heard a crack before. Krennic pointed it out to me.
Okay. Yeah. You managed to pull it free. Krennic, the two of you are kind of like, like two-manning, like holding this thing up. It is quite heavy. It's probably like, it's probably in the neighborhood of about 170 pounds.
Oh God.
That's nothing for me.
I can. Yeah. Let's see. What can I lift and drag? I can lift, push, drag 330. Says
Oh
that,
shit,
so.
you're strong. You're strong.
No. It's like a lifting like a stone door or something, pushing something. It's like
Yeah,
burst
I mean,
of energy.
you would definitely be moving slow.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, we're helping. Okay. Yeah, we should get these eggs
Yeah.
and get out.
As
How
we're,
many can
as
we
we're
get?
getting out to the left, is anything to the left? Does Groz spot anything?
Where are you looking?
I'm looking down this way.
Over here, right?
You kind of see what appears to be like a nesting ground. Like you know that's where some of those drakes came from when they attacked you. You can't tell from the steps that you're at if there's anything over there.
There's no like noticeable like, ooh, that's a treasure chest. That's another egg.
You can't tell from where you're at.
Oh, okay.
Are you heading over there? Or
No,
what's
I'm
this
getting the
line
fuck
mean?
out. I will get right the fuck out. There's lightning that we evaded at a 0.002% chance.
Okay.
Cross out of
Grog
that
gets
lightning
his
ray.
grog calculator out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we
And
should
so
be
you're,
dead.
You're carrying this fucking egg?
How
Yep.
far away is this?
Cool.
Trigonometry and
What's everyone else doing?
I
I'm
think we should get out.
I feel like Oric and I are like, or not, Krennic and I are kind of
Yeah. Like,
moving this sofa out of here.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll help them.
Okay.
Oh, I do retrieve my quarterstaff, by the way.
Oh, and I grab the spear as we run by.
Do you? Roll,
I do.
Roll a d20.
Oh, you goddamn
stay,
it!
Stay
you
behind.
Please
Yeah,
don't
stay
do
behind.
that.
5.
Your
The
quarterstaff
5.
is crunched and dissolved.
Oh! You
That was
wrecked
Leo's
your-
sins, wasn't it?
It was magic. It was your
if you want to
master's.
spend the time to hack this thing up, you could possibly recover the amulet. But
Yes.
You're gonna take lightning damage, bro, and
Yes!
the egg, and the egg.
It is.
Alright.
Wait.
roll
wait.
roll percent roll percentage
Or-
die.
or-
Oric's helping.
Oric,
Oric's helping. me.
Please help this.
Oric and I are carrying now.
You have orders?
Okay.
What is
try
32?
again. Sometime is. What are you doing, Gra?
Okay, that's better.
Yeah. You start hacking through it, and you
At least the
find
amulet.
it. Yep, you got the amulet.
Fucking.
God
The
damn.
staff itself's in pieces.
God damn it. Fuck.
Everyone is heading towards the stairs.
Ah.
I grabbed my spear. I
And
saw
leaving.
that was in the middle
Okay.
there.
Sin, who's
Yeah.
Ordic and Nine are sharing the egg carrying duties, or is
Yes.
one of you trying to carry it alone?
I think we're doing it because it's 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy.
Okay. All right. So you can kind of move at a slowly but fairly standard rate.
Did you get the spear?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I grabbed it off the wall there.
Yeah. Sure. So.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Kobolds.
What? Which direction? Can I sense the direction?
Oh yeah, and you can kind of see storming like an angry mother. The two drakes are coming towards the stairs.
Oh, I forgot
Whoa.
about those guys.
What?
I didn't, and I didn't want to mention them.
I
You helped
go
us
that
so
way.
much.
I fly all the way back over to here, and then try to retrieve some of those glue fire bombs.
Interesting idea. I think we're gonna pause here though.
God,
That's a good
I love
idea.
it though. I love it.
God.
Guys, we didn't die.
I mean,
Well, I mean, I died twice. But but we didn't die permanently.
we're currently
I've got
living.
ointment. I've got ointment.
What's the amount of times you've died in a
So
night?
I'm gonna level with you right now. I'm 1-to-1 death ratio. In
Like
this
died
campaign
each
right
game.
now. I've died every game proportionately.
Fucking hell, man. Fuck.
I died twice tonight.
Well,
Jesus.
But I also went in the mouth of that thing and I fucking made it purge
You should
hard.
be Gra the Undying.
yeah.
This
I mean,
is
like I
amazing.
think you're definitely like some sort
hold
of
on.
immortal at
I'm,
this point.
Yeah, hold on. If you guys haven't seen my
Your
here we
name?
go. I'll message you guys. Here we go. Boom.
Get longer.
The Iron Comet, Survivor of Dragons, Survivor of Monks, Survivor of Fatal Blows, Bearer of Great Swords, Rockjaw.
Rockjaw. The Undevoured.
oh yeah, I'm the
Whoa.
undevoured now. Yeah.
Or
mean, that's how-
he technically was devoured, but then was not
The
devoured.
Undevourable.
Oh, no, I'm the purged.
Oh, well,
Jesus, man.
Well, we're alive.
if anything, I'll say that this is definitely not the campaign to
The Purge.
stockpile things in. So, cool.
I mean,
Those are some
honestly,
of the worst rolls I've ever seen in my life.
the odds that we just rolled are in fucking insane. Like that was like a
That and then
0.001% chance.
The lightning roll every single.
It's
round.
it. It's like it's either super high or super low.
You had a 50%
Jesus.
chance, like
Every
10
time.
times in a roll,
Yeah, and they got
and
two or
you got
three,
it once. Yeah,
Yeah.
like once or twice. Like that's insane.
And
That's
when I
goddamn
did
insane.
get it, it was 2 or lower. I think.
Yeah, minimal
each time.
damage.
Out of it, it was a D8, by the way.
Oh my god! And we only took like 2 damage.
Yeah.
Wow! Look at those rolls. Like,
God.
look at them.
That was pretty excruciating.
Gross.
7.
You're telling us, man. We were rolling it.
I know. I was in that thing's mouth like 8 times.
Jesus, man.
It was.
Smell like the inside of it.
Yeah, I do. I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna start stabbing from the inside, and then it pulled
God.
me out. Yep, the cat puke. Look at these rolls. This is insane. Wow.
Bad.
Alright.
We did it though.
You're like, wow. You should have been out of that like 4 hours ago.
Next week's poster will be still inside the mouth of the thing inside the cave.
You like how quick we picked up on the tentacle thing? It only took one hit from my greatsword. I was like, we gotta fucking stab this thing in the eye.
It's a good choice.
Man.
There were other options. But yeah.
Wait, did it do a thing with the tentacles? Like we killed one, like cut one, and then
No
two
one-
came back or something?
No one ever did anything to indicate that you could have, but none of the attacks
Okay.
against the tentacles were great.
I grappled I got grappled by the tentacle and I hit it with 16 and it regened and I didn't do anything to it.
Oh, against the tentacle itself.
Yep.
All right. Ugh.
I was like, okay, fuck it.
Right. Gross. Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
That was I mean honestly, every week I'm shocked we're just not fucking dead.
I know. This is the campaign in which we're like hardcore, totally gonna die if you just, like the safety training wheels are off. And it's basically up to us, and we keep like, I don't know, let's just fucking stick around and fight the boss every time.
Every
You know what the
time.
worst part is? I only have cantrips this whole fucking time. I've had nothing but that shitty spear, which sucks. Orc, you can melt that shit down and make it whatever, man.
Daddy, no!
Oh, Daddy, yes, Daddy done. Daddy done with that
But
thing.
Casey,
Yeah.
you did one of the most impressive things, which was to distract the things that are gonna kill us next time.
Yeah.
Like, you just ran them off into a corner. Like,
Don't worry, Casey.
We just have to deal with them.
I'm gonna melt down your spear and every piece of armor and weaponry that Oric has, and I'm just gonna go just fucking bare balls.
Grod's
from
gonna
now
be
on.
like, no.
So you're saying you're gonna roll a barbarian and go naked, where you actually end up with
Yeah.
a high AC
Yeah.
and no armor on?
Biddy, I'm multi-classing now. I
Oh.
would like to completely negate everything the cleric has, and I'm gonna
Just
just
go barbarian.
completely change. I will not use a single cleric ability again.
you're a naked Darien.
Oh, man.
Alright, on your defense, when
Ever
you
naked.
shot Lando Calrissian style, you didn't shoot me in the face, and I'm really
Dude,
happy about that.
Dude, with the highest AC, I try to get in there, can't do shit the entire time. I think I hit one time out of what, like 10 plus rolls.
Yeah, that was 10
Yeah.
rounds. So yeah, that was
If-
at least 10
couldn't hit
rolls.
you either.
If Krennic didn't
I don't
smash
know why
that
it
potion
didn't.
in my
It should
mouth,
have.
I don't know what
Just
the
fucking
fuck we
ended
would have
it.
done.
Yeah.
Next time, can you just end Oric, and then that way I can just roll a new guy, and maybe it'll be better.
and then Porik will show up and Sorik.
Oh no! There will never be
I
another.
think the
Oric
play of
ever
the
again.
game highlight definitely was like the potion smash in the mouth with the natural
Yeah,
1
yeah.
into the natural 20.
Yeah, and Max healing. Like, you just
Yeah.
fucking straight up healed me up, and I jumped in his mouth. I was like, fuck it, swan dive!
Not
no.
the immediate reaction we were expecting, perhaps.
Yeah.
Of like, I'm out, I'm alive, and I'm going back in.
Let's run. No.
No, this was highly discussed.
Going in.
And then I just I had to do it, and it paid off. He purged,
God.
it was good.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Like, Casey, like, running those things off into a corner was fucking so good. Like, I can't believe that worked.
I didn't know it was gonna work. But I'm glad it did.
like, they're not even just away, they're fucking far away.
Yeah. Well, they thought they heard Tom Hatherford, dude. They wanted to party. Don't really blame them.
Alright, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Alright,
GG.
User
Thanks, guys.
Fuck, guys. Alright.
All right.
Until next week when we try to get out of here.
Fuck me.
Yeah.